Howdy.
Well,
Howdy.
Howdy.
Fancy meeting you here. Wait, that's the wrong show. Didn't I do this joke last week? But anyway, welcome to Gut Punch RP, a tabletop role-playing game stream channel focused on inclusivity in gaming spaces and also on charity. You can type !donate into the chat to get a link to our ongoing Tiltify event for I Need Diverse Games. They're a bunch of super cool folks. You should check them out. You should also type !charity to learn more about them and all of the cool stuff that they do. Each month we give away prizes to random donors to that Tiltify event. So we highly encourage you to donate every month if you're able to for additional chances to win and also to donate a little bit of extra to an awesome charity that's doing good work. Thank you. If you've ever donated, we appreciate you. And just so you're aware, because this is a charity streaming channel, all of the money that comes in from things like bits, subs, all that kind of stuff goes right back into the channel. Basically our operating expenses. Thank you for supporting us. We are sponsored by tabletoploot.com. You can type !tabletop loot into the chat there for a link. And be sure to use our code GutPunchRP to save 15% off at checkout. We are also sponsored by Dungeonscape.com. And you can type, and yes, I'm sure you can guess this, !Dungeonscape to get a link to them to check them out. You can also use that same code, GutPunchRP, for checkout to get 10% off at Dungeonscape, which does exclude sale items. And please, if you can, also support us in non-monetary ways, such as following us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, doing things like liking the videos, the tweets, retweeting, just chatting with us, honestly, and saying hi. We love hearing from you, and it also super helps with things like the algorithm and new folks finding us and all that awesome stuff. And if this is your first time dropping by, hello. We hope you stick around, and we hope you enjoy. You have joined us for our ongoing Fantasy Wild West campaign, Welcome to Blackriver, that uses the D&D 5e system. We play this game on alternating Thursdays, which means that our next game is going to be June 2nd. And oh God, how is it almost June? So we also have two other shows on this channel if you'd like to check out a little something different. Every Monday, we have Laurelwind, which is a high fantasy campaign, a dark, somewhat horror-themed high fantasy campaign. And on alternating Fridays, so that'll be the week that alternates with Blackriver on Thursdays, we have Darkness Rising, which is another fantasy campaign, so you should definitely check those two out as well. Now that we've gotten all that out of the way, let's get started with a recap. How do we feel, folks?
Yeehaw.
And welcome. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Welcome to Blackriver. Yeehaw, yeehaw, ha-yee. No, it doesn't make any sense. But last time, our intrepid party investigated and ultimately defeated a corrupted nature spirit of sorts named Ava, who had cursed a local schoolgirl for stealing some treasure from its greedy little hoard. However, our group was able to purify the remains, shall we say, and allowed Ava's servants, a flock of relatively ordinary crows, to look after Ava's still beating heart in the hope that it would be reborn the following dawn. Just after this point, a familiar face, Nikolai, dropped by. Normally second in command to Vance Graves, she revealed to them that her motives extended beyond serving Vance's various whims. She admitted, in fact, that she had made a deal with someone named the Stranger. She would handle certain tasks for him in exchange for information, her favorite currency. She explained that Vance had become increasingly erratic recently, sinking ever-growing amounts of time and effort into finding ways to protect himself against demons, their influence, magic, spells, warding, anything that he could find, especially the local lore of Blackriver, the legends of local saints and other celestial beings who had been able to push back against the infernal forces in the land. She believes it was because his payment for his own demonic bargain was soon to be due, and he wanted a way out. But she took her leave, and with new knowledge on the mind, on the brain perhaps, our group split up for a little while to handle their various concerns. Mal decided to look in on his family to check on, well, some concerns he may have had for their motives and well-being. Sylvie decided to follow up with the family of the cursed girl, as well as to fetch Sheriff Crane, who Nikolai had told them was checking in on the poor girl, although she seems to be just fine. Amity decided, perhaps wisely, that a bag of salt was in order to protect her home from any future influence, and Willow and Claire decided to take a much-needed breather at the local saloon after their dealings with Ava and the flock. And so we find our party, mostly not too bad, not in the worse for wear, they're doing all right. But let's start with Amity. You told your familiar to check out what the crows were up to, give them a little goodwill and a shiny object, just in case. And ask your familiar to return to you, I believe within the hour. So I'm guessing that familiar finds you while you're laying out salt. What are you up to?
I'm literally like speed doing this because I feel like I also got told to bring some food back.
I think you did. I think Claire was like, get me a bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup, you know?
Yeah, so like speed lit the little like grill thing, and I'm just like pouring out salt when this crow shows up. It would just kind of like sit on my shoulder and quirk at me.
Yeah,
then it would just like poof away out of existence.
Mm-hmm. Little salt in the eggs, little salt around the house.
Yeah.
2-for-1 special.
Mm-hmm.
However, your familiar does come back and reports to you that the crows do mourn their fellows who had died to answer Ava's call while they were infected, but they're grateful to you also, you and all of your friends, for giving Ava another chance, maybe to be a little better than they were before. And out of their gratitude, the other crows want to offer a warning of things to come. And your familiar tells you that all the crows had to say was, time is running short. Blackriver was the first to stand before, and will be the last to fall in flame now. But its heart may yet be born again from the ashes. And then your familiar goes poof. Back from whence it came. And I believe you intended to return to the saloon. I think all of you agreed to meet there.
Yeah, and I'd probably continue my quick speed. Try and speed it up a little more, you know.
All right, so you can hustle back into town. No one stops you. Nothing is in your path. That goes for all of you. You are easily able to make it back to the saloon unless there's anything else you'd like to do on the way. But if not, I'm guessing Willow and Claire are taking a bit of a breather, maybe having a drink. I don't know, that's up to you guys.
Yeah, so it's a shame that well, here, actually, Willow, I'd like your opinion. Do we still think that the sheriff and the preacher have a shot? Because I think I would ship them more than the sheriff and Vance. Like, I feel like that just breeds problematic.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like
everything.
I mean, that just seems like a recipe for disaster. That doesn't seem like a very satisfying relationship for either of them, because it just feels like the sheriff would just be arresting Vance every other weekend, and they get like date night in the jail cell, and then Vance would break out and go do something stupid, and then it'd be all over again. It doesn't feel like a very meaningful. I don't know, or maybe that'd be fine. I don't know.
I mean,
I think Mal and
it's
the
probably
sheriff,
just
though,
I was gonna say probably the handcuff stuff probably is what is driving the whole. I think that is the backbone of the relationship. It is what is doing all the heavy lifting.
Yes.
Messy. The viewer welcome to show up at any time.
Willow is like thinking about it, like, but you can't do much when your hands are tied, Claire.
That is the point, Willow.
Mal walks in. What are you guys talking about?
Oh, we were talking about the finer intricacies of fornication when one of the consenting adults may
You were
in
talking
fact be
about what?
bound. Specifically with handcuffs.
So have you made your way into the brothel, or is this just something you're carrying around?
Well, I was actually wondering.
Sylvie has just rolled in.
Which means that Samuel has also walked in.
It was like right behind her.
Claire, what were you
Very,
saying?
like,
Yeah, I was just wondering to the extent to which you were interested in that, preacher.
I'm sorry, the brothel? You're gonna have to walk it back for me.
No, specifically the handcuff situation.
The handcuffs thing.
You have a pair of handcuffs in your inventory, preacher.
Well, no, I think the actual question is, do you enjoy being handcuffed?
I do not, Miss Dawson.
That is unfortunate. I'm sorry, Samuel. Anyway, hello.
glad to see nothing has changed.
But if they're
Mal
in
is
the
very
preacher's inventory, then he's
Red.
not the one getting handcuffed. He'd be the one handcuffing, so the preacher needs some handcuffs.
You didn't need a string board for that?
I got to it
Hello?
all on my own.
I don't think you need to own the handcuffs to be handcuffed, but
That
no,
is
if
true.
you-
Samuel.
what?
Nothing.
Leaning over to Willow, wall of fire is always an option.
That
think it's
seems like a
still
more
on the
solid
table.
strategy
Yeah,
because you can just lock pick the handcuffs. Are Samuel's handcuffs visible, by the way?
Honestly, I don't think he carries them around. I don't think he's got like a full tactical belt like situation going on here. You've probably seen them in his office.
We're gonna need to do an office heist.
Again?
What do you mean
There was
again?
a-
You went
I mean-
without me?
Oh,
I'm gonna get a drink.
You know,
Can
if
I
you
hear
don't mind
you?
making that too, I'd appreciate
Betrayal.
it.
Is this audible? Can I hear this?
I feel like it was whispering up until the
yeah.
without me?
What?
You served your purpose in distraction.
Was this the point where we were talking about bread?
No, we did other things when you were talking about bread.
Oh, God.
Which time? We've talked about bread a lot.
Why are we
Yeah.
talking about bread again? I come in and drop like
'Cause I'm hungry.
Here's food. It's just food for all of you.
Mal goes to the bar. Mal gets everybody around. Comes back to the table.
I believe Samuel and Sylvie were already up there.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
So they're both doing the like, well, this seems like par for the course. Like,
Thank you, Amity.
Sylvie's doing the like taking off her hat, like redoing her ponytail, and the guys have like, like,
a shared glance, like, you know what, I'm not going to comment. Yeah.
Yep.
A nod to Malcolm. But, you know, the bartender will easily serve you all drinks. Steep knows you all by now. And you can take drinks back to the table. Take a seat.
Well, hi.
Hello. I hope I'm not interrupting too many conversations about handcuffs.
Mel just looks at Claire and is like, the internal panic.
Handcuffs aside, my bird told me something interesting, and I relay that message that I totally only caught the first tap of.
Would you guys like me to read it again?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Okay. The message was, time is running short. Blackriver was the first to stand before and will be the last to fall in flame now. But its heart may yet be born again from the ashes. Which Amity relays to all of you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am just gonna look at Amity, copying the notes mentally in my brain, where I have a very good memory, and I will not be leaving this note in the chat in the Discord.
I was just going to volunteer to throw it in cast, but...
I gotcha. And I will look at her and just sort of go, your familiar told you all that? On behalf of who?
On behalf of the other crows, I guess. It's less like they say it and more like it's just in your brain all of a sudden. But yeah, apparently that is what the crows relayed as a group in thanks for us sparing their leader.
That's kind of an ominous thanks.
A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's also ominous that they were like, we'll forgive, but we won't forget. That was kind of the vibe at the start of their little message. So that's also ominous, but I feel like that one will even out on the back end, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, thank you for telling us. Does that mean that we need to go headed over in the Ava direction? I'm just sort of picking north-south. I'm just picking away. We got a lot of ways we could go.
It seems to me like y'all did a wonderful job handling that, but they've got it from here. Unless there's something else you want to ask them. But in any case, I was glad to run into Miss McKay here. I was looking for all y'all earlier. I took your advice, and I asked Vance to leave Blackriver. For good.
How'd that go?
More easily than I frankly expected.
That's not comforting.
Yeah, no.
No. He respects me in his way. In some ways, not always, but he agreed to let me put down a zone of truth, just to know that what he was saying was what he meant. He, I don't know, explained he'd been looking for things here. Defenses, I guess, wards against some demon that was coming for him. But he seemed willing enough to take off when I asked.
That
Did you
certainly
say
lines
where?
up.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that lines up with what Nikolai told us.
Is she now? All right.
What were you saying, Sylvie?
I was just gonna ask if Vance said where exactly he was going.
No, he didn't. And frankly, still didn't quite believe him, but I watched him ride off into the desert this morning. Him and all
You
his
have
goons.
no inkling where he was going, Samuel?
He wouldn't say. Kept saying he didn't know, to be honest.
You didn't
Away
think of
from
any
here.
direction that he might want to go in?
No, not really. He had a lot of tenuous alliances, as far as I could ever tell, but I wouldn't call them friends.
You don't think that maybe he might be after something else? If he's not getting what he needs in Blackriver anymore?
I think it's possible. But he did say something a little strange to me. He said
What was
his
that?
time was up anyway.
Mal looks like pissed, by the way.
You got something to say, Mel?
Nikolai did mention that he was headed south. If he's feeling like he's got a death wish, I think that he might know exactly where to go.
You mean that mess with the man he killed? Maybe. I don't know.
Directly down to Rattle Hill.
It seems like he never took care of it before, so maybe he I don't know. Maybe he meant to find something out.
I'm sorry, Samuel, what do you mean take care of it?
It's Vance. I don't know what his aims are, but he clearly had an aim last time, and he only came back because of what happened here.
I suppose I should let all of you know. When Nikolai said that he was headed south, which I do believe that she was right to say, he might be headed down to where I'm from and might either get himself killed there or at least try and take over the source of my family's power, quite similar to that Ava that we just fixed. So if he's not trying to get something out of Blackriver anymore, he might be headed into somewhere that I can no longer save, considering I do not talk to my family anymore.
I think it's possible.
Or he might end up with his ass beat and turn tail and come right back. If he isn't dead in between here and there.
You put a lot of stock in your family. Vance is very powerful and very smart.
They're 3 times as powerful as him because there are 3 of them.
I can't speak to that. But I probably should also mention there's something else. I mentioned a long time ago when you showed me a symbol that you'd found that I'd seen one like it, but different.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little evasive at the time, admittedly, but I can't in good conscience. Yeah, I can't in good conscience keep Vance's secrets for him anymore, so the place I saw it, or something like it, was on Vance himself.
That symbol
You
is on-
saw Vance shirtless?
Yeah,
Sheriff!
he just wolf whistles quietly.
Yes. I saw Vance shirtless.
And you're not going to ask them how they know about the whole shirtless thing? Have all of us seen Vance shirtless? That is the next natural question. I am just putting that out there.
Vance
That's
is not
out
a
of character,
particularly
I'm kidding.
shy man, but
See, no.
you know, at this point, I kind of have stopped asking how y'all find things out sometimes.
Which brand was this one that we were trying to connect?
Nikolai mentioned that one.
This was the, if my notes are correct, the one that is on him. Give me a second, the notes are loading.
Alright, hold on.
He explained that it was connected to a demon named Balvanel.
Right.
Now I'm trying to remember, we saw it first. 'cause
We don't
must-
know what that one looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, he just mentioned seeing a symbol somewhere or something similar.
Nikolai said that she saw that there was a symbol on him.
Yes.
We showed Samuel a symbol or told him about a symbol, and then he said,
that symbol.
"Yeah, that symbol. That's what he's saying."
Ew.
I believe you showed him the one that was under the river.
Mhm.
You might have shown him
Yeah.
Enoth's as well.
Yes, we've shown him that one.
I think you
Mhm.
showed him both.
Yeah.
And he said he had never seen either of those two, but that he had seen one that was similar.
Okay.
And then Nikolai said that the one that Vance has is similar to the one that she has, which is the symbol of the stranger.
She did not say that. She said that she had seen the stranger had a symbol that Vance also had. So they both had that matching symbol.
So
she did not say her own
Nikolai's
symbol was that one.
Oh, I thought that Nikolai's and Vance's were the same. They are not. Okay.
Thanks for sticking with me.
Thank you. So we know what the one on Vance looks like.
You do not, but Samuel will gladly volunteer to draw it for you. He's like, if you'd like me to mark it down for you, I can.
Sure, yeah.
I don't have any paper, but...
Here. Mel pulls out the old... Father Navarro's old Bible. Hands it to him.
Yeah, so he'll draw the symbol for you, and then you can all go, oh, that's a new one. That does not match any of the symbols you've previously seen, but he also says for sure that would be Balvanel's symbol. I will gladly drop that in the Discord.
Okay.
Cool.
Actually,
What does it look like for our auditory?
for our audience, let me see. I'm pretty sure I have this loaded in. Let me put you over on the symbols page. Oh, I do. Past me knew exactly what I was doing. Let me bump this down into a visible layer for you guys.
Just to clarify, because I think I need to change my notes, the Stranger's brand is not the same as Vance's brand.
No.
Yes. You are correct.
You are correct.
Correct. It is not the same.
Okay, so when she says she saw something like it, it's literally just like you guys have all been collecting these brands throughout this entire show. It looks like one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same language. So Nikolai has the Stranger's brand here. So lower right, that's also hers. But she said that the Stranger also had this other mark, Balvanel's mark, in addition. So the Stranger has both, basically. I apologize for the lack of clarity. But yes, so Vance's brand is upper right here, the hourglass looking one.
And that's on his chest.
Branded right into the middle like a very large burn. Seemed nasty, to be honest, but didn't seem to bother him too much. I admittedly don't necessarily know if it means more than that or if it's just a symbol of the bargain that he made. Which I got the impression he made as a fairly young man.
Now it seems like it's coming due.
Yes, it does.
Nikolai said that he promised half his life.
Well, I'd be guessing he's in his 40s now. So I guess that makes sense.
On average, I suppose.
On average, yeah, there's no way to know how long you live, I guess. You make a deal like that, you might have a year or you might have 50.
I wonder how he knows it's coming, though. Is it like
Yeah.
a tick-tock in his head, or is he getting nightly visions where it's like a countdown?
Well, the land seems to be suffering. Everything
Does that have something
around
to do
seems
with
to
that?
start decaying.
Is that related?
Well, according to legend, from what we've heard so far,
I guess, yeah.
because the Tar River around us, if it was put there by an angel or, well, this stranger, and if the spring, the water, is supposed to be Zyra's and my saints, then they're all connected in some way to benefits, good things, the energies around us. If something's gone south all of a sudden, or something's trying to attack, it would make sense that the environment starts to suffer.
I think you're probably right. I took the liberty of going through some of my mama's old things this week as well. I never did read her diary. It didn't seem right. Someone's private thoughts and all that, but I don't know, I suppose it seemed like the right time. And
Did you find?
turns out I wasn't the only one having visions. She did when she was a young woman as well. Some young individual, she said, curly brown hair, used to come to her and tell her stories about Blackriver a long time ago. Back when things from heaven and hell walked the earth alongside everyone else. That, I don't know, used to be people who took a stand, who put protections in place to protect Blackriver. Protections, I believe, might be starting to fail now. Presumably, that's why more and more strange things have been happening.
That would make sense. So then what do we do about it?
I wish I knew. Apparently, that individual stopped coming to her in the winter of 634, and she never did see them again.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
Does that physical description line up with what Mal saw of Zyra?
Yes, it would.
Why do I pilot an OC that speaks so little? And I can't shut up. Mal is staring into dead space, connecting a bunch of dots. And then I think we'll just say, so Saint Zyra came to her?
Yeah. Though they didn't reveal it until that last vision. I don't know, I guess when she was a young girl, my mama just thought it was an angel or something. She always was a religious woman.
So you all remember when we all slept in the church and I had that vision?
Yeah.
Very violent wake up.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I guess it's alright.
I do apologize. I always forget how long my limbs are until I start thrashing them.
What about it?
Well, my saint said that she had been here before.
Okay.
So,
Think that's what this all is?
well, I think it might be related in a... They all seem to be converging on the same point, don't you think? Is that too insane a theory?
No, I don't think so. It's too many connections for it not to be actually related somehow.
I might be drawing wild conclusions. Samuel, what did you say that last vision was? And why would it happen to me and you simultaneously again?
I don't know about simultaneously. You mean when I disappeared?
Yeah, when
in the
you
church.
disappeared and you said you saw me, I think it was the same time I was in the church and had just woken up. Because
I
we
think
found
you're
you
right.
hours later.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I apologize. I thought you meant my mama's last vision, which was a very long time ago.
No, that's what I am asking about. I'm just jumping around.
I see. Honestly, I don't know. My mama's last vision lines up with my first. Actually, same day, but I don't know what that means or why.
Well, what was it?
They saved my life. And that was also the first day I ever killed a man.
Who's they?
Yeah.
Saint
The
Zara.
saint?
Yeah. I've put it together now. I've spent a long time not knowing who they were, but at this point, I think I can identify a strange figure in the snow as matching all the rest of this going on.
Please, if you don't mind starting from the beginning.
I'll tell the story. I don't know how much it has to do with much of anything. When I was a young man, I left Blackriver. I went up north to drive cattle through the mountains. Honest work. Sent a bit of money back to my mama because she didn't get paid much to teach. And I don't know, it's hard work, but you see a lot. You spend a lot of time outdoors, if you don't mind that. It's pretty nice. There was a strange man who rode with our company, a man named John. But there are a lot of strange folk who work that kind of job, so we didn't think much of it. At one point, there was another man who went out with him. Bill, I think, and John was the only one who came back. Said Bill had gone missing. That he'd heard a landslide or something, and the next thing he knew, Bill was gone. We looked for him, but we never found anything. There's no reason to think that John, I don't know, caused it, so we put up a cross for him and kept moving. A couple weeks later, it was me and John headed up into the mountains. And it started snowing hard. Couldn't barely see our hands in front of our faces, and so I had the lantern out and I was trying to make a path. And all of a sudden, in a place where there should not have been another living soul, I saw someone in the snow in front of me, right in front of me. And they pointed over my shoulder. And I turned around and I realized that John had his gun to my head. Still don't know why, but it gave me enough time to pull my own. And there was a crack like thunder that echoed off the mountains, blood on the snow, and then I was alone. But I was alive. And every year after that, I've told you all about seeing things, having feelings that allowed me to help other people. So I guess maybe Zyra saved me for some purpose. I think in the end, they want to protect Blackriver, even after their time here passed. I think that's why they're trying to help all of you. I don't know. But I think their power is fading.
Please tell me that you sent a message to your mom as soon as she saw that.
I wasn't even sure what I had seen. I didn't tell her for years.
She said she saw it, though?
I don't think she saw that. She saw Zyra come to her and say that it was the last time they'd ever speak. Zyra used to tell her stories about old Blackriver from a long time ago.
Anything that might be helpful?
It's my mama's journal, admittedly, so there are bits and pieces that are just opinion or not complete accounts, but there are some mentions of Zyra's love, another woman named Lupita, time they spent together, a friend, several friends, in fact. A man named Doran, a gray tiefling, I think, and I don't know, unnamed others.
There's a lot
They
of
used
gray
to-
tieflings about.
Yeah.
Yes, there are. Seems a common trend in this area.
I heard they're all
course.
related.
Well, it's funny you say that. Apparently, this Dorian got around a bit. But, I can't speak to that. There was a mention, though, that Doran switched sides in a way that he served a demon up
Me
until
too.
a point, and then...
Sorry.
that he served Doran. Doran served a demon for a little while and then chose another path. Chose to help Zyra to be on the side of good. And ultimately, I believe that Zyra gave their life to save Blackriver. Though I suppose their power remained long after. I don't. It's bits and pieces. I'm giving you what I can. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
I'm watching Amity's face journey right now.
More Amity is just like real unsure. She gave just Claire like a scathing look, just like shush you, and then is just like, so like, are we supposed to be just reinforcing the town while Vance probably gets his ass kicked by your family? I'm just trying to figure out the, order of operations here.
That's PEMDAS.
That
Really active.
Who taught you math?
High school brain. Who taught you math? Well, it seemed to me like, in a manner of speaking, Vance was protecting the church. It's hallowed ground up there, associated with Zyra, as far as I can tell. And though Vance, I think we can all agree, is a bit of a piece of work, politely put,
Understatement.
Understatement.
he was protecting it as much as he was protecting himself. One and the same, I suppose. I don't think it
Happened to
hurt
align
him to
that
give
way.
it up, but sorry.
It just happened to align that way, I think.
I guess so. But he's out now, so
had you asked him to leave town before? Like seriously asked him?
admittedly, no.
So maybe he was like a vampire, and you just like released him, and now he's out there running amok.
You think he was trapped in the church like some kind of rat trap?
Well, maybe he had to keep coming back to town, but like, possibly this is where he had to be
Maybe so.
till
Maybe
he was
so.
asked to leave by, someone important to Saint Zyra.
So it's like a reverse vampire situation.
Don't those stories go that you have to invite them in?
Okay. So what is the anyway? Reverse vampire situation aside, maybe that released him, and now he's gonna go get him some spiritual protector earth minions that he's gonna corrupt and then come back and fight a demon. I don't know. Now I'm just spitballing, but I feel like the first part I had something for a little bit of that.
We can certainly look into reverse vampirism. I can't say I've ever seen Vance drink blood.
Well, no, I don't literally mean he's a vampire. Just like the thing about having to be asked
Yeah.
Maybe
I know.
it's like one of the kids' toys where it's a little paddle and there's a ball and the strings attached to it, and so like he can leave, but ultimately that
Those things are the
string-
worst.
And it like
Yeah.
it's actually it's pretty easy. And Claire pulls out the one
They're
that she
just-
has from earlier and just like starts.
I forgot you had that.
I
Just like puts a
forgot
hand over the
that.
top of it to stop the noise, like
Oh,
without even like, without even looking over, just like, nope.
God. Samuel kind of chuckles. Um,
Where is the journal?
the journal. You mean my mom's journal?
Oh, no, she's not asking. Where is the journal? Like, is he holding it? Is it on the table?
He does not have it with him.
Oh.
Or it's not out. Like, you can't see. He's not, like, showing it to you.
Are you gonna steal it?
Me? I was just gonna start reading it.
Just.
She's been left unattended. She has the attention span of a squirrel with a nut.
Well, you know, Willow, it is probably about this time that you hear Elizabeth's voice in your head. Have you ever received a sending before?
Yeah, Mouse sent her messages.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we
Oh,
were
true.
getting messages
Okay.
Yeah,
doing
we
gossip
talked
the
about
other day.
spoons
Yes.
for like
Yeah.
6
Yes.
episodes.
Yes, you talked about spoons for quite a... Yes. Okay, so you would easily recognize this as a sending, and you know that the sender is Elizabeth, who, come to think of it, you have not seen in a little while. I believe that you
Told
left her
her
here.
to play cards and earn some money.
You left her here last I remember, but she's not here now. And what you hear in your head is Elizabeth's voice. And she says, Willow, thank you for everything.
Oh, that sounds like a breakup.
Who were you dating?
That's why you needed handcuffs? You trying to keep someone? That's not how it works, Willow.
Handcuff.
No, she's
Well, you
not
guys are gonna have to
interested in the
explain the
sheriff.
handcuffs
You
to me.
are.
That ain't what.
I'm not interested in the sheriff. Why do you?
Well, I fired him, kidding.
I'm a little pissed at him right now.
He's like,
in
what?
line between.
The message that you hear in your head, however, says, Willow, thank you for everything. I wish I could choose my path like you have, but I can't. I'm sorry for what comes next. And as you glance out the window where you sit, and up at Blackriver Church where it sits empty across the hill, atop the hill, no longer home to Vance and his gang, you realize that you see a flickering glow inside the glass of the windows, and a dark smoke rising from the roof of the church, a smudged shadow against the colors of the setting sun.
She will smack who is ever next to her
Ow.
and point up towards the church. That warning had a lot to do with fire, and I think Elizabeth set the church on fire. She said
What?
that
What warning? What are you talking about?
Vic Rose's warning, they warned about
Oh,
things
God.
burning and being inflamed and being reborn.
All right, come on.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
Let's get a move on. Come on.
It sounded like a phoenix thing. Do we just let it? Okay, I'm coming.
Sylvie's already on her feet and,
Well, Vance
and
left
on her.
the
Yeah, we're
church
up.
undefended, and Elizabeth said she's going back to her sugar daddy demon. We gotta go.
That called it. I feel like a
Correct.
few people called it.
Willow,
Yeah,
what's up with the
you-
handcuffs? Willow, sugar daddies?
Girl did not exactly have a stable upbringing, okay?
Good for her.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so if you guys, now that Willow has pointed it out, you all see the same thing. That there is some indication that there might be a fire in the church.
On feet, up. That's where
Yeah,
I sleep.
out
Let's
and
go.
running. Yeah,
Yes,
go.
come on.
Yes.
Yeah, as we're on our way out, like Steep, you're probably gonna want to get buckets and water.
Yeah.
Church is on fire. I just walk out.
Samuel,
Amity, Mal.
acknowledging this is like,
What?
I'll catch up with you. I'll help
I don't know what in the hell kind of magic you two can do, but do you have anything that can solve that?
I'm looking right now. I can create water.
Well, that sounds quite useful, actually.
Yeah.
How far away is the church? Like a feet kind of situation, mile situation?
It's not that close.
It's very easily walkable on foot. You can see it. It's just kind of on the top of a hill. It's probably not within like 300 feet. I've said this before, so I apologize. It's been quite a few months. But you can run up the hill. Like, you don't need to get your horses or anything.
But it's not like within 1,000 feet.
Doesn't it take like an hour or half an hour to get there on foot?
No.
Are you sure?
I think it was like 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, okay, that makes
It's pretty
sense.
close,
Yeah, it's close enough to be walkable, but we had a couple conversations.
I
on
think
the
it's more
road.
than 1,000 feet.
Okay.
Running, booking it.
Run in, booking it.
All right. You guys are running towards the church. It is clear.
I'm
that the
doing a
church is
light
on
jog.
fire.
But also, I'm thaumaturging and calling out fire the way someone would in a town that is probably all entirely made of wood.
Mm.
True enough. A lot of heads kind of pop out of windows and doors, like, what? Because they take that seriously.
Yeah, I think Sylvia's focusing on helping with evacuation. She's like,
All right, so the church does kind of sit on its own grounds, so there's not necessarily it may or may
It's not
not.
gonna jump buildings.
Okay.
It's unlikely to jump buildings unless the wind is like real zesty.
okay,
but-
cool.
Yeah, Mel is gonna move
Scratch
to start fucking putting it out.
Yeah.
Too.
So you guys run up the hill, and where normally Vance would have had a couple of his folks posted. Kind of, there's a low adobe retaining wall and an arch with a big wooden gate, which is open and actually hanging by one hinge. And you guys are able to kind of run into this courtyard area if you would like to, and you can see the flames inside kind of the windows here, and the two front doors of the church are wide open, and you can see through them both a number of large flames licking up the wooden interior of the church, as well as Elizabeth standing in the middle of the church. And she has that sort of antelope skull overlaid over her own face, which you've seen before. And she's standing over a kind of hole that's been torn in the flooring in the middle of the church. It seems like she's ripped up some of the floorboards and has exposed a large slab of sandy-colored stone with a symbol carved into it that I think at this point all of you would immediately recognize as Zyra's symbol. And the symbol is presently glowing with a flickering but faint white light, something like, I know Mal has certainly seen that before, but as you watch, Elizabeth holds out her hands and black sort of Icarus magic flows out of her and cracks the stone in two.
Counterspell? Is it magic?
I cast Planar Ally.
Okay.
Like Willow's
So-
gonna.
Willow, you can take your turn. I am summoning a fucking saint right now. Sorry, DM.
I don't know if she's doing spell or what though is the kicker. If is this an ability or is this a spell?
We'll call it an ability. You see it happen. And she's channeling her, not a deity, her patron's power here. But, so the stone cracks, the light goes out. Mal, what are you doing?
Did the counterspell not work?
Yeah, do I still cast it if I don't know if it's a spell or like do I inherently know that's the problem with these abilities versus spells thing.
Yeah.
It would be so. It
I
would
do
be
have to detect magic if
if
that
it was a
helps.
spell, then there would be some kind of casting components, unless they had ways to cast without, like so subtle and stuff, so there would be.
And then I couldn't counterspell anyway because I
Right.
wouldn't have known. Okay.
Whereas
Yeah.
an ability wouldn't have any of those things associated with it. It would just be happening.
Right. It happens while you watch. She's not using spell components or anything. She's just sort of channeling energy here. And so you can keep your slot.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. And then Mal, you're summoning Planar Ally?
Yeah. Hi, this is a 6th level spell.
Yes.
I would like to summon Saint Zyra, please.
Okay. You besiege an otherworldly entity for aid. I've never used this spell.
I can ask them to do a task.
Yes.
It costs gold or another payment that you can determine. But I want this stone to be back together. Like right now.
You want the stone to be back together?
That feels logical. That feels like the right thing to do. Mel will pull out his rosary and sort of look back wildly and kind of telegraph that he is trying to do a thing if somebody feels like that's a bad decision.
Claire will step in between Mal and this woman with just animal skulls on her head.
Sylvie's gonna get to a point where she's got a clear line of sight and aim her weapon.
All right. I am gonna have you guys roll initiative here, but I'll let you do a couple things. So, Planar Ally.
Amadil Caliber spores if everyone else is getting ready.
Yes.
All
I'm gonna
right.
do that. Because that's a reaction. And okay, Mal, you can use Planar Ally. You call up Saint Zyra. What exactly are you asking or saying? Oh, Mal.
Yeah.
The celebrity, he's panicking. It's okay.
Yeah, meeting a celebrity, panicking, didn't know that these were real people, has just had to grapple with the fact in his little brain that the saints are real human people. Is in fact very confused. I think that he pulls the rosary out off of his belt where he's been keeping it and crushes the biggest stone on it, the one that's closest to the cross, and it powders in his hands, and he just sort of looks up at the sky and says, "Please undo what she's just done and protect this place. We can protect it as best we can, but whatever she just did, I need you to undo it. We need you to stay here."
Okay, so just Mal, you see a figure appear in the doorway of the church, one that you've seen before, and one that matches all other reports of what Saint Zyra looked like. Tall, with high cheekbones and a narrow face, and curly, medium brown hair. And they look at you and look back at the church. And they seem a little sad in a way, but they raise their hands, and all of the flames go out. The damage is still there. There's still ash and smoke in the air. But the church is no longer burning.
Is the stone still cracked?
And yes, they look back at you a little regretfully. And they say, "I'm sorry, that's all I can do." And then they disappear.
Willow's
I would
gonna
like to-
Eldritch Blast her and hopefully knock her away.
I would like to guiding bolt this
Okay.
young girl.
I will give you guys a surprise round here.
Okay.
She was busy. But please roll me an initiative.
Yeah.
I am going to put you on a
Ooh.
map.
Oh, this
A
We got a
spicy
map.
first initiative.
I don't know if that...
I chose not to roll my curse dice and got a natural 19, so we're feeling
Hey.
Ew.
good. Yeah.
Okay, Roll20 is not letting me, like, move you guys over to a different screen. Roll20... Come on. Come on.
Would you say that we've had a short rest?
The other two did.
Like in the time that we were hanging out and chatting in the bar? Maybe?
I'll give it to you. You weren't doing anything too strenuous.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
There we
Appreciate
go. I had to reload Roll20. That was very strange. Are you guys seeing the map?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see the map.
Yeah.
I can move.
Okay.
Hey, Gucci.
Yeah.
Cool.
Shall we put ourselves where we would be?
Yes. If you're not inside, that's fine. I just don't have the real estate for it. You know, the limitations of the map. However, for initiative, all right, 25 to 20.
Dirty 20.
Mal, also a dirty 20. But my dexterity is very low. It's a +1.
+2.
Okay. So we have Willow with a 20, and then we have Mal with a 20. 19 to 15. All right.
Nope.
14 to 10.
14.
Okay. We have 14 for Amity. And then we have 9 to 5.
9!
All right.
Oh.
We have 9 for Sylvie.
This feels like reverse what we usually do.
Mm-hmm.
7. Claire,
Natural
did
one,
you say?
y'all.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Ooh. Oh, no.
Bad rolls.
F. Okay. However, she looks up and lets out a surprised and tragic cry, but all of you, I will give you a surprise round because she was not expecting you to show the fuck up. So,
No sympathy for the about to be dead.
Willow, you are first.
Just a quick question. She's like continuously casting the spell, or is it like already broke?
It happened.
It happened.
She is no longer casting the spell.
Okay, and so
not the
the symbol is now broken, or the thing
Yes.
covering the symbol is not broken. Okay, it's not.
The stone is broken.
But the symbol's still fine.
The symbol is no longer glowing.
Shit. Okay.
I think when Kira broke the spell circle, it's like just as broken.
Yeah.
She does seem aggressive towards you.
Anything about her look like she's not in her own facility? Really quick check, or is she like still?
She seems like she knows what she's up to. She seems upset.
Yeah.
She seems kind of like freaked out, but she doesn't seem like she's being controlled.
Is that like a hole in the floor, like it's going to a basement, or is that just flavor?
It's not that deep. It's kind of... there's probably a little bit of a drop, but it's like a foot or two.
Okay.
It looks good.
Willow will sprint off to the side and just throw off. Yeah, she's gonna throw just 2 Eldritch Blasts at her, like, Elizabeth! Can't believe you got to set the church on fire before me. Oh, it's not great. It's not great. Highest one is a 14.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Real shit. Okay. That's it.
All right. So, next in the order is Mal. Elizabeth is still wearing your dress, I'm sorry to say.
Add insult to injury.
I'm gonna lean over to Willow and go, I'm asking you about that bullet hole later. And I am going to summon my spiritual weapon for bonus action at 2nd level.
Okay.
Which is a natural 1. Great. And then I, as an action, am going to cast a good Toll the Dead, which is a Wisdom 15 save, please.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Does she appear to be missing any health points?
She does not. She seems...
Motherfucker. Okay.
She seems in good shape. She seems quite spicy, in fact. And so a wisdom save for her is going to be 22.
All right. Well, Mal deals absolutely no damage. But he's gonna move over here.
Okay.
Now that the flamestone exists.
Technically, the place is not on fire anymore. However, I made the map, so.
I'm doing my goddamnedest, okay? I've helped.
You're doing great. Technically, Mel is kind of behind a bench, so.
Yeah.
There's a bench in there somewhere.
He tucks his impossibly long legs behind a bench and just compresses into a suitcase.
Great. Giraffe of a man. And next up is Amity.
Amity just has her spores starting to swirl up around her and just kind of watches Mal go off and do that. Slack shakes her head. All right, Mal, good hiding. And then puts out her hands and is like, I guess may the desert protect, well, most of you, and will bless all of us except for Sylvie.
Oh,
And then as a bonus action, I just sort of twirl around my staff and cast Shillelagh on it.
Ooh.
And I will... everyone else is just so far back. I don't like this going so early. Scrooch over...
Trade.
No, I already went. Scrooch over here. Into, I guess... If I'm right there, do I have cover at all, or is that just an angle?
You're like half cover? Hold
Give
on.
you like half cover.
Unless she moves. Like a step.
Yeah, well, but I also want to be able to see her, and I just feel like I don't want to cut off my field of vision that much.
Yeah.
I'll go right there,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay. You blessed yourself as well, right?
Yeah, so Amity, Claire, Willow, and Mal are blessed.
Okay. All right. I gave you all little wing emojis. Enjoy.
Hey.
Please do not forget your bless. And
E4.
all right, if that's your turn, next up in the order will be Sylvie.
Oh,
the unblessed.
shit. All right. Well.
The unblessed.
Sylvie the unblessed. Kind of metal.
Is Elizabeth holding anything?
She is, in fact. She's holding a sort of staff.
Great. I would love to take a disarming shot at her.
Ooh.
Interesting.
And so we'll see how that goes.
Thought you were about to cast heave metal. I was like, holy shit.
No, I wish. But that is gonna be a 29 to hit.
Oh.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Jesus.
And so I'm
all
gonna need her
right.
to make a strength save.
All right, strength save, not her strong suit, but 13.
That fails.
Ooh, all right.
So she is going to then, she's going to drop her staff, and that's going to get pushed 10 feet away from her.
Oof.
Ooh.
All right. I don't have an image of a staff. However, I can draw a little. Well, is it 10 feet away from you?
I guess,
Any-
yeah, that would make the most sense, yeah.
Here, I'll
Or-
draw a little.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just 10 away from her. is
I'm drawing a little stick. Enjoy.
it goes someplace. I don't fucking know. If the
You
fire
do
was still
not.
going, I would say into the fire, but
All right.
into the fire and the flames.
I see
But
the
alas.
wheels spinning in Claire's head right now.
I know.
Yes,
I wasn't thinking, but I think you can get there.
Monk shit.
That is going to be 13 points of damage
All right.
on that hit. And then I would like to attack her again, please, for my second shot.
All right.
That time, that'll be a 15 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay, cool.
Is that all?
All
you
right.
got?
That's it for me.
All right. Next in the order, Claire.
Okay,
Can you get to it?
I can. I'm
Yes!
gonna run
Yes!
over
Yes!
here. I am going to. Well, actually, DM. Is it an action or would it be a bonus action to pick up the staff?
Technically, it's a free action to pick up one object, isn't it?
I think.
Well done.
I don't know. That feels right to me, but I'm happy to go with raw. Pick up object.
You can draw or pick up a weapon without using an action, but only one of them.
Okay, I will pick up their staff that is on the ground, and I will bonus action burn a key point to Step of the Wind and take that staff back to the fuck where I was.
All right. I'm going to delete the bad
drawing.
sketch, but you now have a staff.
And well, you know what? I'm gonna actually action Amity catch and like throw the staff to her.
Go ahead.
Well, okay. Why don't you? Yeah. Okay. You warned Amity. Amity can catch it. I won't have you roll for that. That's fine. You guys are paying attention. You have the power of love.
I believe that goes on the shit posting playlist.
Yeah,
Oh,
done.
God.
Done. Absolutely done.
Send me a message. You didn't send me the songs last week.
Yes, I did.
hmm?
I did during the session.
Yeah, actually, I think you did. You're fine. Excuse me, I'm trying to look up this object. Anyway, so next, is that going to be your turn, Claire?
That I believe is my turn.
All right, congratulations on your oversized toothpick. And that is going to be the surprise round here, which does make it Elizabeth's turn. And she is going to look disgruntled that you have just blasted her weapon out of her hands. Seems rather pissed about it, in fact. And she's going to use her bonus action to summon a creature, a sort of terrible, sort of demonic looking creature that has both arms and large lobster claws.
Frank.
You know, because it's,
Frank's friend!
I know that I'm using the Frank icon. It's not Frank.
Oh. Well, it can only
I'm
handle
sorry
so much
to tell
betrayal in a day.
At first it seems like Frank, and then the claws come out, and you're like, "Ooh, I don't know. I don't know about the lobster claws."
There's a lot of legendary Pokemon in this campaign.
We didn't go into long grass.
Is that not what the Dungeon Master's guide is? Oh, sorry, the Monster Manual is
Monster
just a Pokemon index.
Pretty much.
So she summons this demon. It roars menacingly and snaps its claws at you guys. And then she is going to use her action to cast. Actually, she's gonna move up here, party with you guys. And then she's going to cast a spell. So I need a
Counter spell.
Fine.
Do I need to roll for it? Is it higher than 3? I think 2.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Willow says, "I fought you once, bitch. I'll do it again."
It's is it 4th or higher? Sorry, I'm casting this at 4th.
Yes.
Okay.
It is a 6th level spell.
Really fucking good. And I get to add something.
You're blessed.
Ooh,
This is an ability check.
thank you.
Oh yeah, bless. Glad someone's paying attention.
Do I add my ability my spell modifier?
Uh,
Sorry, I should know this.
Yes.
Okay,
I believe
Yeah.
so.
25.
Oh, Willow. All right, you just
Yes!
roast her.
She's just
You're
like
denied.
52 part pickup at her face, like no. I'm upset at you.
This is not her day, you know? All right. So she seems upset about this and kind of screams wordlessly in frustration. And let's see. That's going to be her turn. So Willow, it is your turn now.
Oh man, I really should actually. Yeah, she's just gonna throw True Eldritch Blast at that demon thingy then. And
All right.
oh, one of those is a natural 1 though.
Ooh.
All right, and the other one is with my bless plus my modifier is a 16 gonna hit the lobster claw.
That just misses.
Ah, okay. All right, nope.
All right, pew pew. Mr. Lobster Claws just barely gets out of the way in time,
Yeah,
and
she will go ahead and just move a little bit further in the room, try and spread out.
all right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. What up, Mel?
Considering my spiritual weapon is still out, I am going to try and just hit her with it again.
All right.
And we're doing a lot better this time. That is a... dirty 20. I can do math.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, and that's gonna be 8 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Hey.
And then does she appear to be missing any health points?
You just did damage to her.
Oh, never mind. I'm fucking stupid. Ignore me. I'm so sorry. My brain is not working today.
Yes.
It's been a real long one.
Felt. Don't worry. She is missing her points.
Mal's just really upset about Saint Sarah right now.
Mal's-
He's got a lot of feelings he's working
Go
through.
I would like to toll the dead once more. So I point at her after firing this gun, and I need her to make another wisdom save.
All right. You make a noise only dogs can hear, and
Yes.
She does a wisdom save, which is going to be a 16.
Motherfucker, can she be stupider? For a minute. I am kidding. That does nothing. Cool. I end my turn. That's all I can do.
Right.
Out from behind this bench, I go, "Let's go, come on!" And that's it.
Billy in the street. Let's go, lesbians. Come on.
Yeah, let's go, lesbians. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Let's go, lesbians and one asexual. Let's go.
All right. So next, is gonna be this demon. Let me turn off my ruler so I don't menace you guys. I can menace in secret. Okay. This thing is gonna come over here and hang out with Amity.
I don't like that.
I have a
Why
question.
does it move so fast?
Is he flying?
No.
Do I have a thing? He's not flying?
No.
Just moving really quick.
Just a big, speedy boy.
A bitch.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Just got very powerful legs.
Can he
For
get like a
Stickling Day.
couple inches of airspace? Like you know,
like a really
6
powerful
inches off the
jump.
ground.
His like little vestigial wings just
Falling with style.
Yes. So this thing is gonna start off by trying to hit Amity with its 2 smaller arms that have fists on them. And that is going to be one of these I'm sure misses with an 11, and the other one is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. So that is going to be 7 bludgeoning damage.
7 bludgeoning damage. Okay, as reaction, I am going to use my spores. They're just going to like light up around me and go into his face a little bit, and he'll have to roll a Constitution save of 15 or take a little bit of damage.
All right. He rolled a natural 1 and recoils and roars in fury as he takes
3 points of necrotic damage.
nice. Oh,
Take that.
yeah. So he takes some spores to the face and certainly does not enjoy the experience. And in retaliation, he makes his other 2 attacks with his big pincers up here. Brings those claws down, and that is going to be a 19 to hit and a 24.
Well, both hit, yeah.
All right. So the claws are gonna get you for. Gotta pull all my dice out, you know. 23 bludgeoning damage.
Can I get them in halves because of my concentration?
Sorry, yes. That will be a 9 and a 14.
You just gotta roll higher than a 10 for both, yeah?
Yeah, I did. I did roll up higher than 10 for all of them.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. The dice are loving you
Marvelous.
tonight. We love to see it.
Yeah.
Tasty. You are also now grappled by one of the claws.
No.
Oh no!
Checks out.
So it's got its big lobster claw around Amity over here. I'll put a status effect so that I remember. Let's see. What do we do? I'm gonna put the wrench. That feels like a claw. Close enough. And that will be that critter's turn. So, next in the order is Amity.
Well, I am now having a thing happening that I don't know why. I was not. Anyway, let me just look through this and, see how I am going to deal with a lobster man just harassing me in my time of need. Okay, so when I'm grappled, I still can, move my arms.
Yes, you could still do things, or you can, I believe, use your action to break the grapple.
Yeah, I'll try and get out of this. No, because it's just gonna hit fucking fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
That's
everyone.
fine, take your time. No worries.
I will Is that a thing? Sorry, let me read a spell right quick, and then I will have a final answer on what ridiculousness I'm up to.
All good.
All right. At third level, I guess, I'm gonna struggle a little bit and then pull my hands out and just kind of the spores float off of them, and I try and blind both of these things that are harrying us.
Oh, all right. So Lobster and Elizabeth.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
a con save of 15.
Okay. The I will simply be calling it the lobster. Rock lobster.
Rock lobster.
Is going to be an 11, so it fails.
Yeah.
And Elizabeth rolled a natural 20.
Okay. So he is now blind, and I am still just wiggling around in his little claws,
All right.
and that'll be my turn.
All right. How long does this blinding effect take? Continue.
I shall reread it. Had to navigate away. All right. It lasts a minute. At the end of each of its turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw again.
Okay. I'm just writing that down. Thank you. All right. Keeping track of status effects, always a joy. And next in the order is going to be Sylvie.
Fantastic. Well, we're gonna go ahead and take a couple shots at this. Okay, so it's got a hold of Amity, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. I would love to try another disarming shot.
Sure.
I'll expend one grit point for that.
Thou shalt not hold things.
Now while Sylvie's around.
He's got a toddler. She's like, what are you holding?
Put that down!
Yeah, when you have a toddler and a dog, you get very good at being like, what's in your mouth? Put it down right now.
Drop it! That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Great, wonderful. Strength save from the lobster, please.
All right, Rock Lobster rolled a 16.
God damn it, meets it, beats it. Well, shit.
Rip. It's a close thing. It certainly does not enjoy this experience, but it manages to hold on to Amity.
Well, it's gonna go ahead and take 10 points of damage, and that is with the enchanted pistol. So that is from a magic weapon. And I'll go ahead and shoot it again with my second shot. And that will be a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Fantastic. Where's it? Different D10 this time. Different damage this time. That's a little better. 11 points of damage for that shot.
Ooh, all right. So this thing, it's blind. It's got a wriggling person in one claw.
And being blinded, it automatically fails ability checks that require sight, just so it is known.
Okay.
Strength.
That is good to know. I don't think it needs to see you to hold you.
Oh,
however.
And attack rolls have advantage.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
Against
also
you.
important.
Those are both worse.
Okay.
So.
Thank you for checking. Thank you for the
I was
reminder.
like, shit, I should be keeping track.
Okay.
Sylvie will shout hey, she will shout out for this thing to, drop it. Absolutely. Hey, drop it!
Put her down.
Maybe come over there.
All right. So, let's see. Elizabeth actually is going to cast a spell here. And I am gonna have each of you make a Constitution saving throw. Actually, let me double check a measurement. Yes, I'm gonna have each of you make a Constitution saving throw.
It's rough.
Does bless work for
Yes.
saving throws?
It does.
Yes.
It does.
Yeah.
Goodness.
I believe so. Yeah.
Did not
Ability
help
checks.
me at all. Tell you
Ooh,
what.
ooh, thank you,
Yeah,
bless.
me neither.
Attack roll, saving throw. Yeah.
11 for Sylvie.
13 for Malcolm.
Dirty 20
Nin-
for Claire.
Nice.
19 for Willow.
Okay.
7.
Oh
Oh no. If you if you got below a 19, which I believe is everybody except for Claire.
no. I got 19.
Okay. Meets it beats it, so you're good. So you and Claire are gonna take half. So you're gonna take 11 points of necrotic damage. And
Shit.
everyone else is gonna take 22 points of necrotic damage.
Fuck.
As a wave of black energy pulses out from Elizabeth.
Ow.
You said 22 points, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. And I rolled a natural 18 to keep my concentration, so I'm good.
All right. Love to see it.
And my spores kind of fade away and fall to the ground as I take that hit.
No, poor shrimps.
Rip. All right. And then it is going to be Claire's turn.
Okay. I am going to run up to this blinded creature thingy here, and I will take one attack, or my first attack against it.
All
At
right.
advantage.
At advantage, because it is blinded. So that'll be a natural 20 for a total of 28 to hit.
Oh, God, you love to see the natural 20s in the chat, y'all. Tasty.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell
that
yeah.
is a grand total of math. 16 points of magical bludgeoning damage. Additionally, because of my crusher feat and I just got a critical hit, all attacks against it until the start of my next turn are at advantage as well.
Ooh, la.
Granted,
All
it is
right.
blinded, but
Still.
Just in case.
just in case, let's have it go ahead and try to make me a wisdom saving throw real quick.
And wisdom save. That will be a 17.
Okay, it is fine. So I'll just go ahead and try to hit it again.
All right. Let's see. So it's
That is cocked.
Yeah.
it is blinded and I don't know here blocked.
Okay, so that is Mia. It is 27 to hit.
That'll
On
do
that
it.
one. Math.
Ooh.
Okay, that's only 6 points of magical bludgeoning damage on that one.
All right.
And I'm gonna go ahead and lay bonus action flurry of blows.
Nice.
That is 26 to hit on that one.
That'll do it.
That's only again 6 points. And then
Every little bit counts.
boom. That is 28 to hit.
Claire says, "Don't touch Amity."
That is max damage for 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Also, as part of my open hand technique and using flurry of blows on that thing, it cannot use its reaction.
Oh,
All right.
Until the end of my next turn.
No reaction. Okay.
How's it looking?
Pretty rough.
Okay.
And all right, is that your turn, Claire?
That is my turn.
Tasty, delicious.
Murder.
Did you just whisper murder? Did I just hear a murder?
I said Latin murder. It's just like, you know.
Tasty, delicious, murder.
Murder.
it's a secret menu. Come on.
McDonald's after 10 p.m.
Murder.
Murder.
Yeah, okay.
Got stabbed here once. Would go back.
What could go wrong? And all right. She is Elizabeth, excuse me, is going to Eldritch Blast Willow because why not?
That seems fair.
That's gonna be. She rolled kind of well. It'll be
Willow.
I'm so sorry. I'm in the right tab. That is going to be a 30 to hit and a
Hold on, let me
6. Yeah.
Let me check this dress that she is wearing and her parasol. I think I have some AC in the pockets. Yeah, those will both hit.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a.
You know, Kingsman really told me that there was going to be some bonus AC in the umbrella. So, like,
I know, she's like
you
over
know.
like shaking it out.
yeah.
You're not wrong. I am sorry to tell you that I have also rolled max damage. This is just a spicy Eldritch Blast, I guess. That is going to be 30 total points of force damage.
Christ.
Okay.
Rip.
And yes, okay. And next in the order is the top of the order, which is Elizabeth's turn. So, what's she gonna do?
Oh, so is that a legendary action?
Yes.
Okay.
And so she's gonna come over here.
I wish she wouldn't. Like, I don't like this party that's happening here.
Not feeling it.
Yeah, she is going to pull out a sort of rod from her belt, and she's.
How many times am I going to have to disarm you?
Oh, Sylvie, put it down.
Stop it.
Stop it. So she's gonna try to hit Claire 3 times with this rod. One of them absolutely does not hit. It is a natural 1. And the other ones are going to be a 19 to hit and
That'll miss.
a... Oh, Claire. And the other one I believe will hit with a 21.
That'll hit.
Are these spells or are these like she's like
It is a
beating her
melee
with a
weapon
stick?
attack.
Okay.
Yes.
Ow, pong, pong, pong.
She's just carrying a stick in her back pocket, like, no. She really did take all her toys.
Yeah.
Sylvie's about to.
Yeah.
Considering it, yeah.
Oh wait, she's actually gonna move here because she can do this. And so she hits the 1 time, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
That is only a 13.
Okay, so you fail. So for 1 minute, your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and you cannot use reactions. And on each of your turns, you can only take either an action or a bonus action. I can read that again if you need me to. But you also take 5 bludgeoning damage. And let's see, she is going to use her bonus action here to summon a fun new friend to the field. This one is a little more feathered than the other one, but otherwise fairly demonic in appearance.
Just like...
yes. Less scaly, more feather. Less lobster, more feather. It's a surf and turf situation.
Clipping this episode is going to be fucking cursed.
I'm so sorry for who I am. No, I'm not. And that'll be her
Don't pretend
turn.
to be sorry.
I'm not sorry. So, next in the order, Willow.
All right, let's see if I can remember where. Okay, Willow is going to. Run back. Oh, she's gonna go back to here, turn around, and summon Frank.
Lovely.
Which
Okay.
I think about right there. If you want to bring him on the field, or
Lovely, yes. Let me find a new demon friend for you. Okay, here's the question. Are you specifically trying to summon this same demon? This is a flavor question. Or do you want a fun new friend that you are just going to continue calling Frank?
I think it would be like, she's like, come on out, Frank, and it's a different, like, shadow spirit. Still despair, but...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Actually, let me double check that really quick.
Okay, I'm gonna put another one of these on the field,
yeah.
but I am going to give it a color so that we can tell the difference.
Purple.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's super purple.
Gimme.
All right, tint color.
Gimme.
Let's go spicy
And
purple.
after midnight.
All right, send me the song. All right, is that too pink? That's too pink, right?
That's a magenta.
I clicked purple, but it's combining with the. We got to do our color theory. So I actually need to pick blue.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Yes.
Fucking nailed it. I'm also gonna spin this around so that we can tell it's an ally. All right, this is
Gimme.
Frank. Actually,
Gimme.
I can do us one better. Here's Frank, and I'm gonna make sure that it is controlled by you. So you should be able to move Frank now. But Frank, you summoned over there. Okay.
The way his name is Frank.
Yeah.
We love Frank. Full name Frankenfurter? Or Franklin? We don't know.
You are giving her far too much credit. And then she will use the rest of her movement to just try and tuck herself into a corner here. Frank is right after her, though, and...
All right.
let me actually make sure I didn't just screw myself over. All right, no, I'm... One more sip. She'll go there. Okay. And Frank is going to, from the fire, reach out, pull himself up, throw my notes on the ground, and then do a dreadful scream. So everything within 30 feet, which will catch Elizabeth and this bad guy, but Miss Claire has to make a oh god, I just had this up. Wisdom save, please.
Okay. Wait, does that include Lobsters McGee? No, it does not.
No,
So
Lobster McGee is out.
It's turf, not surf. Okay.
Does it my save or does it have its own save? Come on, I really should have read this.
You said a wisdom save?
Wisdom save, please.
All right. Elizabeth rolled a 21.
Of course.
And Surf, whose tab I need. Sorry, Turf, rolled an 18.
Well, it most likely saved because I can't see it, and Willow's save is a 16, so.
Okay.
But with a snarl, close. It's not happy that didn't work. It is going to get right up onto Elizabeth.
All right.
So her movement is reduced by 20 feet.
Because of Frank.
Because of Frank.
All right. Let me note that down. Actually, I can put that over here. And I'll be back as I gotta get my notes. Reduced by 20 feet. Okay. Okay. Mel, how you doing?
I'm weighing how spicy I want my decision to be.
Do it.
Uh,
I don't know what it is, but do it.
okay. I would like Elizabeth, please, to make a Constitution save of 15.
Okay, all right. That's...
Everyone else, stay away from Frank if you can.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
Constitution save, not her strongest suit, 12.
Okay, Mal reaches out and flips open his Bible and just tears a page out of it and lets it dissolve into ash in his hand, and then sort of swipes some of it over his forehead and points at her and casts Blight at 4th level. So she's gonna take 8d8, and I'm gonna roll that on the internet and not with actual dice. She's gonna take 31 points of necrotic damage.
Let me check something.
If you say she is resistant to necrotic damage, I will scream.
We will burn
but
this
she will
church on
still-
fire again.
How many points? Sorry, how you said 30?
31.
31. It is not as effective as you were hoping it would be.
Okay. I am still going to go ahead and bonk her with my spiritual weapon as well.
Okay.
Do spiritual weapons count as weapon attacks?
Melee spell attack, I believe. I might be wrong.
So not a weapon?
It should say on it.
That's a 14 to hit.
That will not hit.
Does not hit. Okay.
Okay.
Where's your spiritual weapon on the
spectral
field?
weapon. It's Mal holds it.
Oh, he
So
holds
it has
Oh.
a range. Yeah, so I nerfed myself so it would look cool, but it has a
Okay.
range of 20 feet from him.
Okay.
It is like mechanically very similar to spiritual weapon, but is shaped flavorfully like a gun. So he
Yeah.
shoots, but can only shoot within a radius of where he shot last time.
Yes.
It's a little, yeah.
Yes.
It basically
I
works
keep-
the same way, but it
I
looks
keep track
like
of it.
yeah.
Or 60 feet of where I am. Anyway,
Is that your turn?
that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So Elizabeth is going to take this opportunity to Eldritch Blast Mal. I don't have enough dice, and I know that's always a nice thing to hear from your DM. That's going to be 18 to hit, 14 to hit, 9 to hit. The other one definitely misses.
2 hit.
Okay, 2 hit. So she's going to get you for 24 force damage.
Okay.
All right, and you just took your turn. It's now Lobster McGee's turn. Blinded.
Yeah, disadvantage on his attacks.
Disadvantage on his attacks. Con save end of turn.
Yep.
No reaction. I'm just making sure I got all the spicy here. All right. This thing's feeling pissed, so it's going to try to... One of its claws is occupied. The other claw is going to try to bonk Claire. However, I sincerely doubt that hits. That's an 18.
That does not hit.
So Claire's doing the dodge. And then it tries to punch her twice, which is a natural 1 that absolutely does not hit, and a 19, which I also believe misses.
That'll miss.
So this thing is blind and not having a good day, and Claire's like, not today. So that'll be that thing's turn, and next in the order is Amity.
It does get to make its save.
Yes, it does. Thank you very much. I doubt that works. That was a 7.
Oh, no, he's still blind and angry. So I saw what Elizabeth, did she cast a spell at Claire? Is that what happened?
She is using a sort of rod thing. So it was a melee attack.
Okay.
With a range that is greater than 5 feet. But it had an effect. So it's it's a magical weapon.
Well, could I dispel the effect of it, is kind of what I'm asking. Could I dispel the effect on Claire?
Yeah, I would let you.
Okay, then with my action still grappled by this blind lobster man, I will dispel magic on Claire, and spores will kind of swarm around her and she'll start to speed back up.
All right. Claire, you're feeling better. Feels great.
Boy, I could go for a light jog.
I could go for get me the fuck out of these claws.
I'm working on it.
I do believe that will... Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. All right, Elizabeth is going to take this opportunity to Eldritch Blast Sylvie. Why not?
All right, let's go.
Just taking shots at everybody. Oh, that's a bad set of rolls. Okay. 14 to hit, 14 to hit, 17 to hit.
The 17 hits.
And dirty 20 to hit.
And that'll hit too.
Okay. 2 hit. So
Yeah.
she's going to get you for 18 points of force damage.
Ooh! Ow! Okay.
Zoinked. And that is your turn now.
Fantastic. Well, time for a little payback, huh? That is going to be a 17 to hit.
I believe... Let me check. That just misses.
Ah, damn. Okay. Trying again. That's more like it. That's a 27.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Fan-fucking-tastic. And that's going to be max damage for 16 points damage.
Ooh, all right.
Action surge.
All right.
Sylvie's pissed. And you know what will make this one a sharpshooter? Love to see it. 19 to hit.
That'll do it.
Great. Wonderful. Then that will be... that's gonna be 21 points of damage.
All right.
And then we'll do another sharpshooter.
Hell yeah.
That one is going to be an 18 to hit.
Just hits.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, okay. That's 24 points of damage on that one.
Oh, Sylvie is pissed.
Wasn't kidding.
Nope. 24.
And then I will bonus action second wind.
All right.
And then that's it for me.
All right. Which brings us to Claire.
How's this lobster man looking?
Lobster Man's looking pretty bad.
All right. Gonna try to punch Lobster Man.
Still
Dirty
at
20?
advantage.
Yeah, they were both 8s. Dirty 20.
That'll do it.
Right. That is 10 points of magical bludgeoning for the first.
Very nice. Very nice.
Another dirty 20 to hit.
That'll do it.
That is 7 points.
Very nice.
And then I will. How's it looking?
It's upright, but it's getting down there.
I will bonus action unarmed strike.
All right.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That is 11 points of max damage.
Nice.
Ooh. And that is exactly as many as you needed. So this thing slumps, drops Amity, and kind of disintegrates into ash here.
I said I was working on it.
That perfect timing. Love it. Now let's just not get killed here.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
Willow, how far away do we have to be from Frank?
Elizabeth, cover your ears. 5 feet.
Okay, cool. Then I will use my movement to get up over here for Frank.
And he will give you advantage because he's spicy base.
Oh, that's the end of my turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you just gave Frank advantage then.
That was the
Yeah.
friendship.
The power of demon friendship, yes.
Our Frank ship.
Episode title contender?
God damn it.
Terrible.
All right, it is now. I gotta stop calling this thing turf. Bad bird, big bird, bad bird.
We already had Big Bird. That was last fight.
Yeah, we gotta come up with something. Anyway, this demon is gonna come on over and hang out, and it's going to come over here and bother Claire a little bit. The first thing that it's going to do, no, it's fine, Brutus. It is going to emit a horrific screeching noise. Just absolutely lovely. And I am going to have... I'm at the fucking rulers right now. you goons. Just
What do you
watching
want
this-
from us?
Watching this happen. Claire, Sylvie, Amity, please, for me, roll a Constitution saving throw.
18.
Oh. Character sheet. How do you play this game? 17.
Okay.
17.
You all succeed. So it makes a terrible sound, and you all probably hate it, but nothing happens.
Claire just looks at it and just back at it.
It seems confused. I don't know that this has ever happened.
Is this a radius?
Yes.
Would Frank need to make the save?
Technically, Frank is a demon, right?
He's a monstrosity. I mean, this is from Felix, so I'll accept your judgment here. Willow doesn't know what she's dealing with. She's just making friends.
Yeah, okay, Frank has to make the save too.
Okay,
If he's
second
not listed-
question.
If he's not listed as a demon, then
He is immune to being frightened.
he can still make the save.
Okay. No, not great, Frank. 10.
Ooh, he is stunned until the end of this creature's next turn.
Rude.
Mm-hmm.
Glad we rolled well.
Yeah.
So, let's see. What little symbol am I gonna give Frank? I'll give him a little crossbones.
It's not dead yet.
all right. I'll give him a little sleepy. There you go. Oh, I gave him both. Shoot. These emoji are so weird. And next in the order is going to be Elizabeth. Okay, she's looking around at all this chaos. She's not having a good day, I'll tell you that much. And she is going to
Be at the saloon playing cards right now, Elizabeth.
She seems a little wounded by the fact that you're upset, but she's determined in her path here. She is going to reach out and take hold briefly of Claire, who is closest to her. And she's going to try. That's going to be a 30 to hit.
That'll hit.
So she's going to... Why did I lose the spell? You are going to take... ten necrotic damage.
Who's taking?
Claire.
Okay.
And she seems a little bit healthier.
I know that one, and it ain't cute on you.
And
Yells into the ether.
yeah, Mal would recognize it. Okay. And that's going to be her turn. So, next in the order is Willow.
Well, not a very exciting turn. She is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move her tush over here. Pull out her umbrella and give herself a spell slot back.
All right.
Could be at the saloon playing cards. This is bullshit and you know it. You're running back to a bad relationship. And I'm one to speak. That's her turn.
She kind of looks at Willow and she's like, I'm sorry.
Willow looks disappointed, which is impressive.
Yes,
She's
it
not
is.
mad, just disappointed.
Hating.
She's still in her dress.
Seething. She is still in your dress. It has taken some wear. Is that your whole turn, Willow?
That's my whole turn.
Okay, Frank is stunned.
Yeah.
And
Slacker.
Slacker. Mal, you're next.
All right. I'm also going to use a bonus action to get a spell slot back. I had a plan for an action, you know, at one point. I really did.
Frank, we're all offended by this. Yes, thank you. Thank you, chat.
Yes. Okay, with that extended spell slot, with that extra spell slot, I will go ahead and cast... Oh, frick. I can't use a action slot for a bonus action. Fuck me running.
You need to backtrack.
I could. Yeah, DM, I'm gonna backtrack. Sorry about it.
That's all right.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast a math healing word
Okay.
on all of my allies. And does it work on Frank?
It's
It's creature.
He counts as an ally and a creature, I believe, so...
Okay. So everybody is going to heal.
I don't know if
Nice.
he's taking damage.
He hasn't taken damage, but unless there's temporary hit points.
Everybody's getting 7 hit points.
Nice.
Please.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Fucking love to see it. Mal
Mal pops up from behind the bench.
pops up
does
and
a
goes,
little bit of
ha!
magic.
And does that real fast. And then is going to...
Here to tell you about our Lord and our Saint Zara. Throw a book.
Lord and Savior Zara and
no.
my patron who was her girlfriend. And
Alfred lives in
with an
Canada.
action, I'm gonna ask Elizabeth please to make another whiz save. Actually, no, just kidding. Sacred Flame, dexterity save.
Okay. Dexterity save... 18.
Motherfucker. And that'll be my turn.
I assigned her the blood dice tonight, which was a problem.
Come on,
Yep.
man. Come on.
I know. I'm really cursing you.
It's alright.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Lobster McKee's out of the order. I can cross this out. Amity, how you doing?
My turn? Okay. Yeah, for my turn, I am just going to reactivate my spores and they'll just kind of start to swoop up around me. A little shimmery thing. And then I will slide. Oh, no. I will be on the right tool to control my character. And I will just slide over this way and flank the griffin thing.
All right.
But that will be my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Spores float up around you menacingly, a little menacing. And next up, we got Sylvie.
Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and scoot, so Claire's not directly in my line of fire, and gonna go ahead and fire on Elizabeth again.
All right.
How's everything looking, by the way?
The feathery demon-looking thing looks great. Honestly, Elizabeth looks pretty. She's taken some damage. She's taken somewhere.
Wearing a dress with a bullet hole in it.
Yes, she is.
He is indeed.
Frank's
I'm
sleeping
gonna
on
go
the
ahead
job.
and make this a sharpshooter.
Heightening the vibe.
So that's gonna be a 24 to hit
That'll hit.
for the first one, and we'll do another sharpshooter for the second, which is then gonna be a dirty 20 for the second.
That'll hit it also.
Love that.
Go, Sylvie.
Yeah, let's fucking go. All right. First one is gonna do 25 points of damage.
Oh, yee. All right.
Second one is gonna do 23.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you, sharpshooter.
Yeah, she took a real solid chunk of damage there. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Which puts us at... Actually, Elizabeth is going to do a thing. She is going to... I'm going to have you all make a intelligence saving throw.
Everyone?
Oh no.
Yeah.
All of us?
Intelligence. That's excellent.
Why
I
that
love it.
one?
Oh, mine's not actually all that
I mean, it's
bad.
within 90 feet of her, but I'm pretty sure that's everybody.
That is.
Is this a spell?
Yes, it's a spell.
Counter spell.
Stable. Try that.
All right. This is, however, a 9th level spell.
Oh! Come on, Willow.
All right, I'm
Come
still
on, Willow.
blessed.
You're
still
still
blessed.
blessed.
Uh-huh.
Let me double check something really quick.
I keep forgetting I'm blessed.
If you roll real good, you can still do it.
Yeah. All right, so that is 15. I get to add my modifier, which is 19. Hold on, I'm seeing if I gotta add something else.
Is that including bless
That
already?
does it though.
What?
That does
Did you include bless?
I included bless. I have another thing. I'm just mental mapping really quick to see if you don't have to tell me. I have
I gotcha.
counterspell, so I should theoretically know
No, you're good. You're good.
if this. Okay, so that is. Oh, screw it. She's gonna throw her Dark One's Luck in there and use that.
Okay.
Oh, that should definitely put her over it. Okay.
Yeah, your DC
So-
is 19, so.
And I think she met it, which doesn't work for spells, or she was just short. So I'm gonna throw it in anyway, just to be safe. So,
Yeah, you counterspell her. She seems actually pretty surprised. But you
MVP
knocked
right
the spell.
here.
MVP.
It seemed like she was winding up for something big, but you knocked her right out of her hands. And she's just like, what? But that does put us, I believe, at Claire.
All right. I'm just gonna, having been a hot minute, just kind of like look at Elizabeth and like slide out the brass knuckles and put them on and
Nice.
just pop.
All right.
Is Frank still stunned or is he back up?
He is still stunned
yeah, it's until his turn, I think.
until the end
Right.
of the creature's turn, and the creature goes after you.
Well, first one is not gonna hit because that is only an 11.
No, that does not hit.
Second one is an 18 to hit.
That just hits.
Right. That's cocked. That is 11 points of max damage, magical bludgeoning damage on that.
Alright.
I'm going to I'm gonna bonus action flurry of blows. The first one is natural 1. The second one that I believe is I hate it when the font is it a 7 or is it a 1?
There's nothing like it.
Yeah. Okay, that was okay, so 7 was 9. That is I think gonna miss because I think that's a 17.
That'll miss.
All right. So yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Which puts us at a feathery friend here. And that creature is going to... It gives a look at Amity and seems like it gets an idea. And everyone within 15 feet of it, which is going to be... everyone within 15 feet of it, which is going to be Claire and Amity and Frank.
Damn it, Frank!
Must give me a Constitution saving throw.
Is this an attack?
This is
No, an attack roll. Never mind. Don't mind me.
an ability.
Frank, where's your shit?
What were we rolling?
A Constitution saving throw for me, please.
13.
Alright.
22.
Amity saves, which actually kind of makes sense. And Claire
Frank gets
does not.
15.
Frank saves.
Okay.
So Claire is the one who fails, unfortunately, as this thing emits a cloud of spores out of its body and poisons Claire. So you're going to take 1d10 poison damage at the start of each of your turns. But you can repeat the save at the end of your turn. And And that'll be that thing's turn. It is 10 o'clock, so I think we should take a quick break here just so that we can take care of our human needs real quick, because unfortunately we are not D&D playing robots. And we will be back shortly to finish up this fight and see what comes next. Thanks for sticking around. We love you.
Howdy.
Well, howdy.
Hello.
Howdy.
Welcome back. We've taken care of our human needs. We're back to be D&D robots. Well, not really. However, we were fighting Elizabeth, and Frank is here, just hanging out, as well as a strange feathery demon. So we are back at the top of the order, which means that it is currently Elizabeth's turn. She is going to... She is going to Eldritch Blast Sylvie.
All right,
Because why not?
let's do it.
A child whose all her toys are getting taken away.
Taking shots at random. She's deciding who's next based on no vibe, just vibes. That's going to be a 13 to hit, which I believe does not hit.
Miss.
A 16 to hit, which I
Miss.
don't think hits. A 23 to hit.
That
and
one hits.
A 29 to hit.
Last two hit.
Yes. So she is going to deal 22 force damage to you.
Ow!
Pew pew.
Hitting 4 times? Ouch.
That hurts. Okay.
Yes. And then she is going to... My tool is not selected. She is going to summon another one of these fun little bird demons over
damn
here
it.
to heckle Willow. And that is going to be her turn. It is your turn, Willow.
Could you say Willow could hop over this thing? Or is she gonna have to go around
Yeah.
the hole? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. She's gonna...
Can you
Hike.
like stand in it and like peer down? Is my theory correct?
It's not
Ignore me. Ignore me.
that deep a hole. Like, yeah.
Does it look like it's a grave of any sort?
Why don't you roll me a perception check?
She's great at these. She is not great at these. I don't think this girl has ever passed a perception check in her life. 5.
Sure looks like a big rock.
Mal, what's it with you church folks and collecting all these rocks? She will.
They're shiny. We're basically birds.
Looks kind of dull to me, but okay. And I am a shiny specialist. She will scurry this way. And then fire off. Is anyone stunned in that circle still?
They're
all good?
No.
Okay, then she'll fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts at Elizabeth to the face.
All right. Pew pew.
Okay, that's looking better. That's looking better. She might actually hit her now. Lowest one is a 17.
The 17 does not hit, but the other one
What?
does.
All right. Second one's something bonkers, like 20 something. I don't want to math though.
Totally fine. At this point, I think it's reasonable for you all to deduce that her armor class is 18. So
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 points of... Wait, I didn't roll bless. 11 points of force damage. I'm just gonna...
all right.
Okay, she rolled a 1, which would have put it at 18, so... Can she roll damage on the second one?
Sure. Go for
Thank
it.
you. Okay, 11 points of force damage for the first one,
Okay.
and 7 points of force damage on the second one.
All right.
Um,
all right.
Her speed is reduced by 10 feet. I'm gonna have her stay where she's at. However, Frank gets to go next. And so he is going to slashy slash at her twice.
All right.
So...
Add
First one.
advantage.
He does! He does!
Mhm.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Oh Oh my god, where's your
It
hit?
seems like she can't walk anymore.
18 for the...
That'll hit, yes.
Okay. So that is 10 plus 3 plus 4. So 17 points of cold damage. And then it's effective, not effective?
It is effective, yes.
Okay. Second hit.
That was 17, excuse me?
Yes, because it was 10 on the die plus 3
Perfect.
plus
Thank
4. So yes.
I just, in one ear, out the other.
Second hit is a 22.
That'll do it.
Okay.
You got it.
Thank you. For 12 points of cold damage.
All right. She's looking pretty beat up at this point.
And he will stay put right there, just snarl at her. Puts a few more tears in the dress.
She's like, ooh. Yeah, your dress is not looking good. I'm so sorry. All right. Frank went. It is now Mal's turn.
Okay, I am going to go ahead and get a spell slot back as a bonus action. I'm going to confirm that that is a bonus action. Tell me if that's an action. No? You don't want to? That's fine. Yes, it's a bonus action. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I had to double check. As an action, I would love to attempt to have Elizabeth and both of these little creatures roll. I have to step slightly forward. I have to go there. Roll a charisma save.
Charisma.
And attempt to cast Bane on all of them.
Ooh, okay. She rolled a natural 1. Which means that she has a 12.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
charisma save is fucking bonkers. And the other two, charisma save, not good. 8 and an 11.
Okay, all of them, every time they make a attack or a save for the next minute, they have to roll a d4 and subtract it.
Okay. Give him a little... Give him some bacon here.
Please bacon them.
I
bestow upon the
Frank,
bacon.
Not Frank.
I end my turn, not Frank.
No, Frank also does not deserve to be stunned anymore.
I did not think that was going to work. However,
this one has the bacon. All right, and that is your turn.
yes, that is my turn.
Okay, they're all baned.
Thank
Getting
you.
out little d4s to remind myself.
Fuck them up.
And Elizabeth will take this opportunity to Eldritch Blast. Actually, I don't know. Let's do something funky.
Fine funky.
That could mean so many things.
So many funky things.
Fine funky DM.
What do you mean
Amity,
by that,
why
DM?
Amity, why don't you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Okay. Oh, golly.
Is there anything happening?
It's a spell.
I mean, I can't do much about it, but
It is.
Oh, natural 19 plus 4 on the bless.
Yeah, all right. So she raises her hands to you and begins to speak, but sure, nothing happens.
You're not listening.
some nasty kind of insect creepy crawlies come out of her hands and head in your general direction, but you're like, oh hell no. And you're not too bothered by that, I should think. But that does mean it's your turn.
Oh, yeah. There's a dude in front of me. Okay, so what I will do is I will just sort of flourish my staff over my head and hit dude in front of me with it.
All right.
Natural 20!
Ooh, yes.
20's in the chat.
20's in the chat, man.
Nice.
Nailed it, yes.
How's this work? What am I doing? Okay, so I have to look up dice. I never expect to actually have anything work. Right, so it is with Wiley. So it is the 20. Oh, it's over 28. 32 total to hit.
Ooh, yeah.
Right?
Damn. All right.
So D8. Okay, so 15. 19 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then it also hits with my symbiotic entity for an additional D6. Do I do a D6 plus the roll? Or 6 points plus the roll?
I don't remember how we usually do it. I'm fine if you take a full 6 and then roll the D6.
Okay. Then it would be 10 points of necrotic damage.
All right. Cool. Is that your turn?
That'll be my turn. I just bonked him real hard.
All right. He didn't enjoy it, and it worked pretty well. And okay, it is now Sylvie's turn.
All right. Well, we're gonna keep doing what we've been doing.
If it ain't broke.
14th verse, same as the first. And we'll go ahead and make this sharpshooter again.
Sharpest shot in the West.
Hell yeah. And that's gonna be that's an 18 to hit exactly.
All right. Ooh.
For the first shot. And you know what? I'm gonna use a luck point to re-roll that one.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna have one left for the day. And then that is a 19 to hit for the second.
All right. This is on Elizabeth.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, these are on Elizabeth. Oh! Oh! Those are good damage rolls. Love to see it. Okay. First one is gonna be 24 points of damage.
Ooh, yee. All right. She's not looking good, tell you that much.
And then the second one is 25.
Oof. All right. That second shot, from your estimation, really seems like it should have done her in. That being said, I'm gonna have you all... Let's see, let me find this. So every creature within 20 feet of her, which I believe is Frank, Sylvie, Claire, and Amity. You are...
I am also within 20 feet.
Are you? Oh, did you move up?
Are.
I had to.
Oh, no. All right, you too. There is no save. You guys are just gonna take some damage.
Ah, fuck.
Does her creature also take it?
Yes. Every creature. Her creature... Yes, it does.
Okay.
So you are all going to take...
Her creatures.
31 necrotic damage.
Jesus.
I'm down.
I'm down.
And she's barely standing. Like
1 hit point.
a stiff breeze. She also is a stiff... You are both a stiff breeze would knock you over.
Oh boy.
Holy shit.
Is
Whose
that
turn
your
is it?
Sylvie, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I can do, yeah.
All right, Claire's down. Let's see. These two critters. This one. Let me take a look. This one's going to attack Amity. So that is going to...
Is it flying?
No, I'm sorry.
Why do they have wings?
It rolled a natural
Yeah.
1. That one is not going to hit. I'm using the free tokens. I'm sorry.
It's a misrepresentation.
It's a misrepresentation of its skill and ability. The other one will be a 19 to hit.
That will hit, yes.
Okay. That'll be... It's going to slash out at you with its beak. Going to try to do a bite. And you are going to take 9 piercing damage for me. And that'll be its turn. The other one is going to fly. I'm sorry. Over here to come bug Willow.
Son of a bitch.
And that's going to be an 11 to hit, which I don't believe hits. And
Misses.
a natural 20 to hit.
Hits.
So that
Wait.
is going...
Nope.
No, it's not.
No, I'm
Hold
way too
on.
Are
ready.
you unconscious?
Yes,
Yeah, you're
I
down.
am. Fuck, never
Willow's
mind.
also way across the field.
The one time I'm helpful.
Ah.
It's like 1,000,000 feet now. It's fine. Please continue.
So
Ignore me.
that is going to do... a natural 20 amount of damage, which is... 38 points of slashing damage.
Willow's down and Frank is gone.
Okay.
Please.
You and me, Amity.
Go, girls.
got this.
That is their turn.
Let's go, girls.
Bam, 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 bam.
No.
It is now Elizabeth's turn.
It is actually Claire's turn.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know. All right, so you should have gone before those two critters, however.
Well, that would be a natural 1 on my death saving throw. So that's 2 fails.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
you.
I apologize.
terrible.
I did skip you completely in terms of death saving throws. Thank you for that.
We don't have any fucking healing potions in this campaign.
Nope, we do.
Do we?
Yes, we do. Mal has one on him.
Okay.
Yeah, you would know.
You would all know that.
Mal has one. We have healing potions. Mal has one. I think Willow has one.
Yes.
Amity might
We
also
don't
have
hoard
one.
them here like we do
I
in
do have one.
Whirlwind. I forget.
You guys have bought at least 1 or 2, I think.
We didn't buy them. We stole them from Virgil. We have them because
Fair.
Amity went, give me your health potions.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yes.
Fair. You all
I
know
forgot
what
we
your
did
health
that.
potions are, et cetera, et cetera. Yes. Claire, thank you for
Remember that now.
rolling. It is Elizabeth's turn.
The start of her turn, can I please have her make some sort of saving throw of some sort?
Absolutely.
Con saving throw.
It's not great. It's an 11.
Okay, so she will fail and take 2d6 necrotic damage. Do I only have? Oh, I do have 2d6.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. Because she's down. She
Okay.
is toasted.
All right. Neat.
All right.
Okay.
This demon also disappears as she
Yes.
goes down. So a number of your party members are down around you. This demon also disappears. And the fire is out. What are you doing?
Initiative?
You're out of initiative.
Well, if it's still if you went, she went. Willow's got to roll.
Yes.
Ooh, not good. 9.
Okay.
Y'all.
Frank is down. Mal, so roll me your death save.
6.
Okay.
Guys, come on.
We are in a church. We're prepared for this.
Help us out at least a little bit.
Claire is like bleeding out on the ground and just like whispers out, "Who is he, Willow?"
Now it is your turn, Amity.
All right. Wait 1 sec. I do have to measure one thing. I will.
This ain't healing magic.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna just go. I'm just leaving.
Yeah.
The disrespect. Okay, I can use an action to do a potion, right?
Yes.
Alright.
You can use a bonus action or an action.
As I am like sliding down next to Claire, I will healing word Mal and just be like, "Get your ass up, preacher," and give Claire a health potion.
Okay.
Cradling her tenderly, obviously.
Giving myself. What's your spellcasting modifier?
I have
4, 3.
what has to healing 1d4 plus 4. Yeah.
Okay, I get 5 points of health. Thanks. Are we out of initiative?
All right. So no, that was.
Someone
no,
heal
Amity
Willa.
went.
Now it's Sylvie.
It is Sylvie's turn.
I've measured it. I can't get to Willow with. I can't get to her.
That's okay.
So, someone. Willa's down.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Okay.
Sylvie, hand it here.
I don't have a potion.
I do. I throw one at Sylvie.
Catch then to
Okay.
pass it to Claire.
Willow does have one on her.
Okay.
That helps.
Okay.
Never mind. I can.
That
I
shouldn't be
think
too bad.
Willa's got one.
We toss it back.
Okay, you all figure out who has the potions.
But I ain't fast
Claire, it
enough.
is your turn.
Okay. So I will kiss Amity and say thank you, and then I will like kip up, use half of my movement, get on my feet. Then I will use my movement to, I believe, let me double check that was the thing. Yeah. And then I will, oh shit, I can get there, but fuck, did not think this damn thing through.
Because you can dash as an action, and then it's a bonus action to give her the potion.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Then get there, give Willow the potion.
Okay.
Are you rolling? Am I rolling?
Oh, it's just a basic one, 2d4 plus.
Yeah. Basic
Two.
bitch.
Yeah. That is 7 points.
Thank you. Okay. Are we setting the church on fire now?
Yes.
No.
The opposite.
We're setting the church on fire, right?
We're totally setting the church on fire.
I kind of want to set a church on fire now.
I can read lips.
Hope y'all hush.
I think we should definitely set the church on fire.
Makes a card fan in front of their faces. So we're totally setting this church on fire.
Yes, but if anybody asks, we did not start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning.
So, is everyone up? I'm gonna go.
Willow flips up Detect Magic. Is there anything magical around?
Before she does that, when you're fanning your cards out, you do hear a somewhat familiar voice in your ear. And he's kind of like, she really did want to escape, you know, change her future. She just didn't think it was possible.
Yeah. Those are the hardest ones to save.
Yeah. Shame. She didn't know all you mortal creatures get to choose. Right up until the very end. Oh, well.
Barely saved myself. I can't exactly save anyone else, so...
Yeah, I don't know.
I tried.
True. Maybe next time you should pick a card. See if you can change a little luck.
Maybe have her pick the card next time.
Oh, no, Willow. It only works if you do.
She'll pull a card out. Specifically the one, like, so Mal can get the line of sight between what they're saying and, like, pull it out.
Well, is she picking a specific card or is she drawing a random card?
She's just drawing a random card. I don't have my cards. Hold on.
Draw me a card.
1 sec.
Fine, get your cards. I should have.
While she's doing that, Amity's definitely like confirming the kill on Elizabeth because she's.
I was gonna say Sylvie's doing the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the all
I don't need her to come back as like an undead lich situation.
Yeah.
What do you
was like coughing up blood?
What's
Ace of Hearts.
Ooh, Ace of Hearts. All right. He sort of chuckles and he's like, "That's a pretty good draw. Would you have saved her if you could? She did betray you."
We all make dumb choices. And never smart ones when we think we're trapped. And when you're afraid of the consequences when, well, who's ever in charge is coming back. Yeah, I'd do it again.
Well, you're kinder than most.
Yeah, it's some failing point. Yeah.
Well, I'll let you decide then. Lucky draw. If you want her to live, she'll live.
Oh, they're gonna kick my ass. Claire's gonna punch me. Yep. Help. Let's try it again.
All right. And
Sylvie's gonna punch me. Sylvie's gonna. Oh, that one's really gonna hurt because it's gonna be disappointment.
You don't hear his voice again, and the rest of you who are checking on her, she is unconscious. If she was not helped, she would likely die.
I don't think I would have checked if she was breathing. If this is all happening simultaneously, I probably just would have stabbed her again.
All right.
So if this is like a magical thing that's happening and she just like disappears, then that's different then.
I'm assuming this is all kind of happening simultaneously, and that what you found was that she was breathing, or honestly, she probably seemed dead and then drew a breath, which was surprising to you.
You do you. Don't let me stop you.
I mean, like, was it a big rattling breath? Like she's going to, because like here's the thing, I would not have been checking. It would have been a quick stab to make sure, in the way where you're like, I'm not waiting to find out, you know, like walking through a field with a bayonet sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
It's your call on what the timing would have been, and if she like sits up, she would not immediately be stabbed out of surprise, I guess.
I don't know. It's kind of up to you guys.
Rollies, Amber.
Rollies, yeah.
All right.
Who's faster?
Well, I guess this would be order, so whichever happens first. So whoever rolls fastest, their action
Willow
happens
goes before
first.
Amity, yeah.
Oh, 19.
Natural 20.
Damn! Shit!
Come on. Not feel bad about that one, though. But it's my little fade dice. It has a little cap.
Aww.
Nice.
Listen, if you want to make sure that she can't hurt you again, like...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, she could go running back right again. These. Yeah, we don't know that.
I guess I stabbed her in ye old chest area.
Alright.
Sorry.
You've done your job well. And she will not be bothering you again. You are seemingly alone in the church, as far as any of you can tell. The flames are out. And there's a great deal of damage. It is a largely wooden church. Many of the pews and walls are heavily damaged, and certainly there's a very large hole in the floor. But the building is still standing. It doesn't seem like it's in any danger of caving in or toppling over. And you've got time if you want to look at anything or do anything here.
Cleanse it with fire, Willow.
Don't.
I'm searching Elizabeth. Like, this is... Sorry.
She's wearing Willow's dress, although it's rather the worse for wear. And she has 23 gold in her pockets. She's got some pretty nice, the equivalent of studded leather armor. And she's got various spellcasting objects, like supplies and stuff. She doesn't seem like she has that much on her, other than what you'd expect.
Does she have any, like, because when we first saw her, she had that symbol
Right.
drawn onto her forehead. Is that back? Has she put that back on her forehead, or anything like it? I guess.
Yeah, if you're looking for that, she has replaced the symbol on her forehead. It is once again drawn in sort of an ash, like it was before. And pretty easy to spot. She doesn't have that antelope skull anymore.
Point it out. Hard to miss, but yeah.
All right. Is anyone poking around? Or
Yeah, can I
what are you guys up to?
inspect the stone that's like in the middle?
Sure.
And did Willow flip up a detect magic at all?
Yes, she did. Thank you for the reminder.
Okay.
Yeah, she would have wandered over to Elizabeth, and when she realized she was dead, like, stand there for a minute or two.
Okay.
Just kind of walk away and flip up detect magic and just start wandering around.
Okay. I believe that's a 10-minute. So
I mean, she can just keep popping it up, so.
Oh, right. She has unlimited.
You.
Yes. So Elizabeth kind of has the things you would expect. There was that staff that you guys took from her. And the symbol on her forehead is not magical. It's not lighting up. Did you detect magic in the church before? I think Mal did. And he's warding symbols around the church.
Willow and Mal did, I
They
believe,
both
right?
did.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, no, I didn't have
think
it. No,
it was
it was
just
you.
me. Yeah, because it was
Yeah.
pre that class.
Yeah.
Right.
But I have before. I'm just out of the slots for it.
Mm-hmm. So Willow, you do not see any types of wards, any type of magic in any part of the church at all. Trying to think if there's anything else magical. I don't think you really detect anything other than kind of what your party members have on them.
Even if she goes to the door frame where Mal had found
Even
that
if she
original
goes
symbol.
to the door frame, there's no longer any magic there.
Is the symbol still there? Like etched? Because it was etched in, but it glowed for detect magic.
The symbol is still carved there, but it is not lighting up.
Okay.
It's all gone, Mal?
Do you go upstairs, Willow? Or do
Yeah,
you
she'll
like,
go
in the
upstairs
back
after a
to
while.
like Mal's room or
Yeah,
any
she'll
of
just
the...
start wandering, checking if she can find anything.
Do you go upstairs or to Mal's room first? Or the kitchen, I guess.
No, she'll start upstairs in case it falls down. That'll be the first to go.
So Vance's office is up there. Probably worth checking. There is nothing magical in Vance's office, but the first thing you would notice is that several of the floorboards have been lifted, not torn up in the way that they are downstairs, but like more deliberately lifted. And below them is an empty lead-lined safe that has a letter in it that's addressed to all of you. Tight and neat hand.
Does she recognize the hand?
Willow would. It is Vance's handwriting.
Okay. She'll pick that up. Just to, the rest of the place. But along the way, if no one else is left, she'll pass it off to Sylvie before she keeps going.
It's a letter.
Yeah, she's gonna open it up and read it. Yeah.
All right, I will message you the text of the letter, and then I will continue on. Going into Discord. I'm finding our conversation.
I wanna know.
Can you show?
Oh, this formatting is behaving somewhat poorly. I apologize, but you got it.
Okay.
And so, Willow, you head back into the back rooms, which are somewhat damaged, much like the front rooms. They're not terrible. Some of the hallway is quite singed. If you check the kitchen, it's mostly tile in there, so it has fared a little bit better. Mal's room, the bedding is quite singed, honestly. The ofrenda that he has set up at the other end of the room, however, is absolutely intact. Nothing particularly stands out in there, unless Mal had any magic items.
She will head back and tell Mal that his stuff is safe, but might not be a bad idea just to pack it up and clear it out, depending if the church still stands or not.
Yeah, probably. This symbol isn't lighting up for you?
No.
Did anybody else find anything?
I think all y'all want to take a look at this. While she is still reading.
Okay.
Shoulder.
I'll head over, yeah. DM, was there anything underneath the stone in the middle of the floor? Was there like anything here before we move on?
You poke around over there. Why don't you roll me investigation or history?
Okay. Oh, dirty 20 for either.
All right. So you take a look at the stone, and I think you can reasonably identify that it is the same stone that shows up a lot in this area. It's likely local stone. And check my notes. So, this is Zyra's symbol. I think you easily recognize that. You've seen, looking at this symbol, you do remember that you've seen it several places, all of which seemed to be places that Zyra cared about or was trying to protect. This is the biggest one that you've seen, maybe the most powerful. It doesn't seem like there's anything under it. There is kind of a earth around it, upon a foundation upon which the church is built, but it doesn't seem like it's covering something necessarily.
Okay. Noted. I think Mal will kind of look at Willow and say this one was doing a lot more work than the one on the door, but
Sorry, Mel.
it's all right. Sylvie, what did you find?
Well, Willa found this, but seems that Vance had a few more things to say to each of us.
Oh.
And I apologize, but I did read through all of it without quite. So if any of this is sensitive, I'll do my best to keep it to myself, but kind of, if everyone's alright with this just being shared, I'll just pass it around, but
You can read the whole thing.
well, Malcolm, it seems that
Mel, that sounds like
he mentions
everyone's
your
a
brother.
jerk.
What?
That's what he says. He says, when he arrives, tell your brother to take better care against thieves.
I'm sorry?
That's what he said to you. I'll pass the, it's...
Is that
when he
it?
arrives-
Is that the whole sentence?
No. When he arrives, tell your brother to take better care against thieves. I imagine your family would be unhappy to learn he's been lying to them about the loss of the thing most precious to him. Perhaps even enough to forget to ask why their eldest son has such a strange scar on his hand. Or who exactly Sheriff Crane helped him bury behind the church. Clearly that means something to you.
Yes, it does. It means quite a few things.
Shall I go through the rest of them first, or do you want to?
I guess so, yeah. I mean, if everyone else is amiable to that before I go on talking about my goddamn brother.
Sure. Willa, seems that he heard from your cousin that prison didn't treat him well.
Or not.
But it seems like Vance may have led your cousin to believe that you were headed towards Rattle Hill.
We're not going that way, right?
No,
That's
we're
good.
not.
Okay. Okay.
Amity thanked you for redecorating his office.
Well, that is maybe. I don't give a fuck.
He does not want to see you again.
Yeah, I don't want to see him again either, though. But I do have this nice crystal decanter, and I take it out of like somewhere in my bag and just like pour myself a glass of whiskey.
Yeah, you were
Incredible.
that one. And then Claire, he said that, and I mean, some of this is a little, he said, whatever Nikolai might think, it hasn't escaped my notice that you share a particular hatred for a remarkably similar woman. One with a penchant for leaving the women in her life for dead once they stop being useful. Pity she broke the seal in Rose Lake before I figured it out. Do you have any idea what that last bit means?
Is he talking about Nikolai?
That's what I can't quite tell. But if it's not... If something is in danger in Rose Lake, I would very much like to know about it.
Isn't that north? Is that east of here?
Something in Rose Lake there?
Well, Rose Lake was one of the cities. This is me putting things together. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Rose Lake is one of the cities that was originally, we were suspecting that it was like Strathmore, where it had a hole taken out of it.
Yeah.
Is there something else, Sylvie? Something else to...
Well, that's home. So if something's going on there, I'd very much like to know about it. But if it's just what may have happened before with something like that sealed. But anyways, then he said that he hoped to avoid Balvanel's return, but he supposes hope is a thing that makes all men blind in the end. And he wished us good luck.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Going back to those seals, though. Does that say that there's a seal in Rose Lake where you're from?
Seems to be.
And that one's broken. And what are we to call this broken symbol in the middle of the floor?
Blackriver's the last to fall in the flame. Does that mean this is the last symbol that need to be destroyed before
that will make
whatever's
sense.
coming is coming?
That means that Rattle Hill's already gone.
Was the seal broken in Rattle Hill?
Well, if Vance is already there, and if my brother lost the one thing that was, well, giving
So
them all
that's what
power,
that is then.
that's what that is. Back home, we, there's a old folk tale that I'll tell you all some other time, but I think there was a seal there.
Here, I'm gonna put the text of all of that in the cast chat for everybody.
Or there must have
For
been.
the record, Sylvie did not read aloud the part about her.
Noted.
Noted.
Not.
Noticed.
Fine.
I pretend I do not see it.
Damn right.
All right. I pretend I do not see it.
So then if this is the last one, then what in the hell should we be expecting?
Well, I think we might need to start expecting and show off with a demon. A bigger one than any book I've ever read has led me to believe.
There's no way of knowing how much time we've got, is there?
Not to my knowledge, but we can ask.
Ask who?
Samuel.
Alright, then let's get a move on.
We have
Unless
to
there's
figure
anything else
out-
you can figure out here.
Well, do you remember that vision that he had about Vance being the salvation or whatever? And his mama's journal.
Yeah.
If we can figure out what Vance looks like or where he was, or what his mom has to say.
Do you need to do anything else here, or can we go and do that?
Yeah, we can go. I just have to get one thing out of my room.
All right. Sylvie is walking out. She's starting down the hill. She's moving fast now.
Willow's gonna wait for Mal to return, but she's sitting by Elizabeth.
He'll walk up to you. Do you think... Should we keep her outside?
Am I outside?
We can, There's a examination table. We can keep her. It's not outside, but it's out back.
I guess.
I can
just
bury
so.
her later if we're coming back here.
Yeah, get her out of the main floor.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Insight check.
Ah, bring it.
My passive is a 17.
All right, it's really good because I got 19 on the die. Hold on, let me see what I had.
It's gonna be way more than a 17.
Okay, 26.
Oh my god. I think Mal kind of gives you like a little half of an eyebrow twitch and then sort of lets it go, but...
She grins. And then gets up, brushes off her skirt. And, well, do you want to go get your stuff? When we get going, we get going. Although I imagine things get bad, the first place people are going to head to is the church. If, you know, world's ending and all. People take comfort in small things, like a building.
Yeah.
Half charred.
Well, I wasn't
As it
so
is.
sure about it, but maybe I want to restore this place. So,
A nice retirement project for you, Mel, if we make it out of this alive.
yeah, we'll come back to that.
Then we'll... Two lightweights will go struggle and move his body,
we'll move
put it in the examination
her.
table, and go get Mel's stuff and meet Sylvie outside.
She's not that big. I think between the two of you,
Sylvie's
you
not
can-
out there, I will
Wait
say.
a
Was she gone?
She is walking.
fucking goddamn minute.
No.
Hang
Was
on.
that Sylvie? Because no.
No, fuck. Son of a fucking bitch. Nikolai. Damn it. Shit.
that's where-
The story about her getting left for fucking dead. It's the same
Yeah.
bitch who left me for dead. That's what Fans is fucking trying to say. She's the one who's breaking the fucking seals.
Nikolai?
No, Delilah.
Who the fuck is Delilah?
Delilah's
Excuse
my
me.
ex. She's the woman who left me for dead. Apparently, she's the same fucking lady who did the same shit to Nikolai. That's what it's referring to in the note.
Amity, you were a hell of an upgrade from the ex.
I guess it's just that kind of awkward that, like, we have the same ex in common. I mean, that is kind of lesbian drama. That feels about right.
Yeah, you're all friends
Yeah, it does
afterwards for
a
some
little bit,
reason. I don't know.
Wait, she's undoing the seals too? Is that what we're saying? That seems like a... I don't know.
Did Mal see the fucking circus thing?
No, the only person who saw it was Claire and Amity. That was
Yeah.
not shared to the rest of the class.
I believe Claire still has it on her, though.
Mm-hmm.
And probably
mentioned
during
Rose
this.
Lake.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Yeah, so Mal will say, Will, is there any reason that she'd be headed over here?
Why would she? The seal's already broken.
Nikolai said
Well, I guess, but
that she's back to her old tricks.
yeah, she did. I didn't know what that meant. I mean, I'm not here to meddle in the lesbian business.
Yeah, I just assumed that she's leaving somebody else for dead.
Not lesbian business and more just psychopathic behavior.
Different strokes, I guess.
Sort of. Pat Claire on the shoulder.
Well, what were Delilah's tricks? What'd she do? What was her talents?
I mean,
What's her brand of torture? What's her brand of thievery? What's her brand of crime? Come on.
she's more like, honestly, kind of grifter sorts, or like more along the lines of. She's a smooth talker. I didn't know that
Everyone
she was
is looking at Claire.
Like, I didn't know that she was into like dispelling shit and bringing demons back. I mean, she did kind of have like a bad girl vibe, but you know.
Mean bad girl to bringing demons into the world is a leap, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, is there any reason that she would come here? Is there any reason that the only thing that I'm connecting is that all these seals are broken and that we might need to start hunkering down now? But she might be a good person to look in on in case she is coming this direction.
Is Sylvie with the class, or is she still moving?
Honestly, I think she's still moving. Yeah. She has...
We can walk and talk.
Yeah.
She is, like, fast as she possibly can. Like she is, like... She's moving with purpose.
I think she's probably pretty far ahead of you guys if you like moved to the body and kind of like did all that stuff. But I think you could conceivably like see her and make an effort to catch up if you'd like to.
Claire, do you want to do anything about that? Do you think it's connected?
I mean, I am one who's very much in the purview of Vance is full of shit most of the time, and I don't believe a damn thing that he has to say. But I did think it was weird that Nikolai mentioned that.
Yeah, recently too. We'll figure out how it fits in.
Mostly was just hoping to not ever see her again. It's kind of what...
Well, that's what banishment is for, right?
Go right ahead, preacher.
If I see her. Anyway, we catch up to
him on the shoulder.
It does hurt. He just deals with it. Okay. I guess we catch up to Sylvie.
Yeah, Sylvie's probably hauling ass, but if you guys do a light jog,
Sylvie is absolutely hauling ass. Yeah.
Where's she headed?
I think when the others catch up, she'll be like, "You all go tell Samuel what all's going on. I'll meet up with you. I'll be right there." And she splits off without a word and heads off in the direction of the post office.
Mel hangs out for a second. Do you need me to send you a message? Or send a message for you? It's faster than you going somewhere.
Does it work on people you haven't met in person?
I can try.
He knows what they look like.
What about a likeness? Will that help?
Give me a photo. Remember?
All right, yeah, that'll work. Yeah. And rejoin, and yeah.
Okay. We can fast forward that. We can off-screen the message and figure it out.
Well, tell you what, it's a hair early, but why don't we end here? You can figure out your message, you can decide what you want to do, and next week we will figure out what happens next. And to all of our lovely viewers, thank you so much for joining us tonight. This was super fun. Shit's hitting the fan. Ruh-roh. So please join us 2 weeks from now. That is going to be on June 2nd. for our next session of this show. In the meantime, please check out Laurelwind every Monday and Darkness Rising on alternating Fridays. So that'll be next week's Friday, not tomorrow. And we love seeing you. Thank you. We're going to do a round of outros, and then we'll find out if we're raiding anyone cool tonight. So why don't we start with Kyola Cosplay?
Me. That's me. I am Kyola Cosplay on the things and the stuff. I am mostly just here, though, hanging out, playing D&D. So yeah, come watch the other shows.
Hell yeah. Vicious Frockery.
Hello, I'm Vic, or Vicious Frockery. I make things and stuff on the internet. I just put out a little free weathering tutorial today, and I stream also on Fridays. So at Vicious Frockery on here, and Instagram, and Twitter, and I think that's all I have going on right now. Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
You're rolling some shiny math rocks. Nat.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Natalie, Shield Maiden, or Shield Maiden Cosplay across all platforms. That's Shield with 2 eyes. You can also find me on Instagram at zelma.arts, where I post my pottery and things like that. I'm finally making cosplay things again, which is weird. But yeah, keep an eye out for those, I guess. Come back on Monday.
Hell yeah. And Vidoni.
Had to think about that one. Hi, Amber.
Fast.
Amber from Bedonia Cosplay, or Bedonia Talic, across the places, things, and the such. And a hero! She snuck in the last bit.
Hero.
Look at this little girl.
puppy.
Girl.
What a sweet
She's
girl.
getting so big.
She is. Lola's back here too. But that's all I got.
All right, and I have been your DM. I am Dusty, or Elegant Feather Duster. You can find me on most major platforms as Elegant Feather Duster. That'll be on Instagram, where I mostly post cosplay stuff. You can find me on Twitter as Elegant Feather, because there's a character limit, and here on Twitch as Elegant Feather Duster. I also stream on Fridays, just in a later slot than Vic, so you can do a double header if you want. And I am going to pass you right on over to our lovely Jess to do her outro and let us know if we're rating anyone.
Hi, I'm Dr. Psychowl. You can find me on all the places and the things as Dr. Psychowl, except for on Twitter, where I'm Dr. Psychowl TV. I pretty much live here all the time. I can slightly spoil a little bit, but we have some fun things that are in the works. Still early yet, but for Pride Month, we're going to be doing some cool, fun things on the channel. And yeah, come back on Monday for Laurelwind, because I have some tasty dream sequences coming up, like real good. Anywho, so yeah, we're gonna go and raid our friend of the channel, Captain Robert. So go send some love over there and say hi to them and whatnot, and we'll see you back on Monday. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.